Hello. LiveGood says that they're the fastest growing MLM in the health and wellness industry, but let me ask you this. Does fastest growing mean anything when 99% of people in MLMs lose money? Spoiler alert, nope. They call themselves the Costco of supplements. It's cute, right? Except Costco doesn't make you pay $40 up front and recruit your friends just to save a few bucks on vitamins. And don't even get me started on their claim that nobody loses. That's like saying nobody gets wet in a rainstorm. MLM math doesn't work that way, y'all. So, if you're ready to see how LiveGood uses cult tactics, bogus comparisons, and overpriced products to reel people in, stick around. Trust me, you won't want to miss this takedown. Oh my god, where's my disclaimer?
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us.
I was like, whoa, it's me. Welcome back, squirrels, our neurokin and new viewers. I'm DC, your autistic MLM dropout, and today we are tackling LiveGood, an MLM that claims to be revolutionizing the industry. Spoiler alert, it's the same old pyramid scheme with a fresh coat of paint. Let's dissect their video, debunk their claims, and expose the manipulative tactics they use to lure people in. Buckle up, it's about to get twisty. So close. So close. Hi, live chat. Replay crew, hello. I will say live chat's more fun, but I'm glad that you're here, even if you have to be on the replay. Hero. I was late. I was like, I'm gonna do it at 7:30 instead of 7, and then I won't be late. And then Siri was like, it's 7:29, and I was like, no. Oh my god, good to see everybody. I was searching around the internet and it said, hey, people are searching for LiveGood. And I said, no. So I thought, we'll live stream this and see what happens. I'm recording a video on Justin Prince. So I was like, I'll just save Justin for a pre-recorded video and then we'll get in trouble with LiveGood together. So the paint ain't that fresh. It's from the clearance rack at Home Depot on the verge of expiring. Is it also the paint that has been mixed and messed up, and then it's maybe a combination of paint, so it's not even gonna dry well? It's almost like the paint on IKEA furniture when you haven't prepped it with the correct shellac primer, so it continues to peel, and it never actually paints anything. I love that. Also, welcome. I know I just started something. Welcome, Annette. Also, y'all don't have to become members to participate in the live chat. Just subscribe, and then you can chat. But Annette, thank you so much.
Horatio Gold, headmaster.
Welcome to Illyria.
So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say
Welcome.
Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, welcome,
Welcome,
welcome,
welcome,
welcome,
welcome,
welcome, welcome,
welcome,
welcome,
welcome,
welcome,
welcome
welcome
to
to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
I love it. Squirrels and kazoos in the chat for our new member. Or it's the wallpaper samples from the attic. Oh my god, yes. Perfect description. I don't know what else to say. I was like, what do I say? Oh, high and low. What is my high? Great question. Streaming with y'all. What's a low? Oh, another high. I had therapy today. 2 highs. What's a low? I didn't get done what I wanted to get done today, but I am extending myself some compassion. And that's it. 18 months! Brushy, hello! 18 months. You basically can do all the things that toddlers can do. Squirrels, unite. Hello, Aaron. I misread Aaron's hello, and I thought Aaron said, I don't know why I thought this. I thought she said, "Hey, Welly," and I was like, "Oh, that's new." Thank you so much for being here. 1.5 years. Let's go.
Well, we're moving on up to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Caspian has been removed from the microphone. If you're wondering what that little shape is next to the members, it's a lint roller. Oh god. It's just a dog barking. We're good. Yes, escape Top Chat Purgatory. Don't forget to take your meds. I'm drinking root beer. Also another high. I hope y'all grab a delicious drink. Congrats to y'all who drink water. I'm proud of you. No! Aaron just gifted 5 DC memberships. Thank you so much. Liz got one. Hey Heather got one. Constance MK got one. Mel B got one. And Amanda got one. Y'all. Thank you, Aaron.
Horatio Gold.
Oh, I should have done shoulder smolder.
Headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
If you're wondering why I'm dancing in this rigid manner, they're windshield wipers. And if you couldn't tell, I'm offended. I'm just kidding. But I can't really dance, so I just windshield wiper. And the live chat still loves me, okay? Thank you so much, Aaron. I love that some of y'all are taking a mental health break. And, yeah. Oh no, Stephanie, let me look. Let's go. Y'all, if I missed your member milestone, you know what to do. Let me know a million more times in the chat. Let's go. 7 is probably my second favorite odd number, so I love this so much. 5 until the kazoo. I can't wait. This is another resident bomb party expert. BT dubs. Yes. Maybe I should do no.
Moving on up to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Rebecca, let me look. The only good thing about eCam is that you can search the live chat. Let's go! Almost 2 years. What are y'all doing? Thank you so much. We should play Star Wars so we can have a different song. I do not know why the dogs are barking. Well, nice knowing y'all. Someone call the police if I need it. Ah! I was doing so well on staying on track, but here we are, off track. Live good, and we're off track. 21 months? Listen, it's been a good 21 months. Also, our thumbnail excursions have been great, except Erin has graduated from thumbnail school. She is now the teacher. Oh my god, thank you so much. You start a new job. Let's go. It's at 7 a.m. and I've been working second and third shift for years, so now I gotta get up at like 6. I hope the new job is good. I'm sorry that you have to get up so early. That sucks. Bless y'all who all get up early. My microphone is deciding. My sister's home. Let's go. I took both yesterday and day off from both jobs. Another high, I got my carpets cleaned up really well. Hi, I spray painted a chair and made it spiffy enough to replace my office chair. We love that. Hello, Alexis. Hello, Baby Snark. I've graduated. How exciting. Someone's gonna say, oh my god, DC, how condescending are you? It's... Listen, Erin's the fastest learner. Hi, I got to the post office and made a fruit smoothie for the first time. I love that. Though I've had like 4 USPS issues this week. Oh, I hate that. I forgot to say hello to Chelsea. 48 hours, what happened to the secret squirrel? What? I'm missing this, hold on. I don't understand. Hello, Savannah. Congrats, Aaron, on graduating. Also, Avery, LiveGood's website is atrocious. 13 months? Y'all are being wild. Let me just see who I missed. Okay. Stephanie, 7 months. Wendy, 18 months. Rebecca, 22 months. Aaron, 21 months. Megan, 13 months. Lurking and baking treats. What are you baking? I will say the most low effort but high impact delicious treat are Rice Krispies. Especially if you brown the butter. It's so good. What are we doing tonight, DC? Are you talking about a food MLM? Nope, just distracted. Y'all are being wild. S'mores sourdough granola. Well, that smells. I watch way too much true crime. Oh. I love true crime. I tend to want to watch it when no one's in the house, though, and it scares the shit out of me. If y'all made Rice Krispies, has anyone ever browned the butter first? It's a game changer. Why are MLM websites so bad? I have no idea. Oh, right, they don't have normal customers, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, they don't have to sell to anybody because their reps are the glorified customers. Love it. Rice Krispie treats before a workout equals awesome pre-workout. Yes, Jen B recommends that in a little shot of coffee. Delicious. Wendy, no, you didn't. Welcome! Wendy just gifted 5 DC memberships. Also, go subscribe to Wendy. I know Wendy didn't do this to get a shout out, but Wendy is another bomb party expert. I do not know what my dogs are doing.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you
wanted to see me?
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Brown the butter and use the s'more marshmallows. Okay, Rebecca. I'm gonna try that. I am gonna try that. Here is Wendy's Nightbot. May periodically, hopefully not too much, post links, and also whenever I link someone's channel, look for Nightbot, who is sometimes very naughty. And if you want to subscribe to anybody I recommend, like Aaron, watch for the Nightbot. Welcome, everyone. Here's the Discord link, and we're going to get started. Right, meow. Use Cocoa Pebbles? Yes. Also gluten-free. Love that. All right. Let's go. Oh, I need to put the video on screen. Oh, I was like, oh my god, this is so great. It's so, like, nice and not stressful. And I was like, oh yeah, we haven't reacted to this dude. Oops. Rip. What am I doing? Please hold. You were so close, EJ. Okay. 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 Long story long, I found this video on the internet with about 4,000 other LiveGood videos. And I haven't been able to download them all. They're not the best quality, but it looks like every single LiveGood live stream that they've ever done in the 2 years they've been open. It's a treasure trove. I also uploaded a bunch of stuff to the free anti-MLM folder today, and I'm working on I'm offloading everything that I have on my computer over to the anti-MLM, the free anti-MLM folder. And here we are. Please hold. I'm like, please hold. I wasn't ready. This happens every time and I don't ever learn. I'm just like, oh my god, the live chat. I'm so excited. Here we go. Let's try this. I'm gonna close this out. Save. Close. Then I'm gonna go, it looks like someone just joined Illyria. Welcome, welcome to the Discord. Here we go. And then I'm gonna go over here. Talk amongst yourselves. I was like, I've got my notes, I've got the intro, I've got my outro, I've got all the things, and then I have the technical difficulties. So welcome. This is part of my brand, unfortunately, but here we are. I'm gonna go. You were so close. Almost. So we're gonna have to keep him a little small because he's pixelated as hell. Okay? Do I want to flip my camera? Yes, I do. Meh, meh, meh. I'm not really a fan of change. Hold on. Don't like this at all, but here we go. Now we can see the live chat. Now we can have the best time of our lives. Wait, what coconuts? I should have sent you the bend sound I have. Oh my god, next time. 21 months! Guess who passed this quarter with all A's? Let's go! This calls for Dora early in the stream.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up. We did it! Yay! Woo! Hooray! We did it!
Woo! Yes! Let's go! Oh, also we have to do this. Wait, where's our member ones? You were right there. Where's Lion King? Insults. Not that one. Not Greg. Not the Argument Clinic. Not Neil deGrasse Tyson. Not a fact check. Where is my stuff? Disney. No! We're dead. Sorry. Detour. Just bear with me. I messed up my own stuff.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, diddly-dee-dee, there they are, standing in a row. Big one, small one, some as big as your head.
That is Coconut Soundbite. We love it. I mean, I love it. I think Coconuts likes it a little bit too. All right. This is the CEO, Chicken Nugget in Chief. The Chicken Nugget, the Chicken Nugget Executive Officer. Oh my god, yes. Ben, he said, what did he say? With over 20 years, with over 20 years of experience owning and running some of the most successful companies in the nutritional supplement industry, Ben knows how to help people win, and he also knows how to exaggerate. Oh, it doesn't say that. My bad. The exaggerations that we're gonna hear on the executive nugget, coconut you win. I I don't know where all of these MLM people are getting their data about fastest growing. I don't really know, but everyone claims it, so I don't really know what the truth is. But we're gonna listen to him. Be him. I wasn't able to do like the gray section, so we're just gonna have to use our imaginations. And literally it's a trust me bro situation because I'm gonna do my best, okay? Oh no, Amy, I hate that for you. Long live coconuts. Yes. You did? Oh my god, thank you. It's my love language. It's my YouTube love language. I will grab it after the stream. Okay, I'm gonna move the chat here. I have to tell you all this stuff. Okay. There we go. The sound's also gonna be choppy because of the person who screen recorded it and didn't have good internet, so.
So, we are now just over 2 years into launching LiveGood. We're officially the fastest growing company in the entire network marketing industry.
How's the audio? Before we get too far into this nonsense. Mostly I want to know if it's too loud. Or too quiet. To Discord I go. Good audio? Good? Audio good now? It was a little bit low before, yeah. I see y'all popping into the Discord. I love it. Is that infinity symbol instead of the letter O? What is happening? Yeah. It's an apple. Oh, yeah. They turned an apple into an infinity apple, which I don't love all the colors. I don't love the audaciousness of the infinity symbol, but it's not as bad as Firmaglow. It's not as bad as Awakens logo. It's like at least 3 above from the bottom. Their logo is all over the place. I don't mind the Apple idea. I don't love it. Firmano. Yes, sorry, Firmano.
In the health and wellness industry, and just continuing to bridge or widen that gap is where I'm going for. And
I deleted like 500 pauses, so if it's a little bit choppy, that is why. It is me. He said the fastest he said it with a straight face too. The fastest growing company in the network marketing industry. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Fastest growing? Sure, but that's like being the fastest sinking ship. It doesn't mean you're going anywhere good. They offer no verifiable data or third-party confirmation of this claim. Like I was saying earlier, where are you getting this stuff from? It's just empty hype designed to make you feel like you're missing out. And are we missing out on multi-level marketing companies? No, we are not. We're out and we're gonna stay out.
Really just about to take off to a whole nother level. So the timing is absolutely perfect if you are looking at an opportunity to align yourself with. We've got some amazing products, highest quality, lowest price. You're going to hear about that today.
Highest quality, lowest price. I feel like I'm in a car lot. That's okay. No shade to if you sell cars. I hope that you're an ethical person and don't take advantage of people. I don't think they all do. I just think it's a high pressure situation. I don't like it.
So we're going to give you all the information you need, a little history of the company, talk about our products, learn about our formulations and why we do what we do, talk a little bit about the compensation plan, and let you guys get rocking. So with that, both Nader, our director of field development, and myself have been in the network marketing industry for myself about 20 plus years, Nader over 30 years. Both had amazing careers, thankfully. Started in the field as distributors. We're able to move up to, consulting, business development, ownership, all that stuff.
I don't even know what to say. I don't really understand when people are like, I've been in here for 20 years. I mean, I could have been in something for 20 years and didn't do that well. And he said, oh, well, we were successful. Did you bring receipts with that? No. Oh, we're supposed to just trust you. Cool, Ben. He said, Earlier, a little bit ago, he said the highest quality, lowest price. um, Here we go again with the vague superlatives. I'm like, yes, dictionary word, the little calendar of the day word. That's my word for the stream. Where's the proof that their products are the highest quality and lowest price compared to what? Other overpriced MLM products? This is marketing fluff at its finest. And perfect since he has 20 years in the industry and his other person, there's 4 people in the C-suite in the company and the other person is, who's his name? Is it Nader? Nader? He's the he does something for the field, but this is what his bio says. An icon in the world of business. You know, if you have to say it, does it make it more true or less true? Because I feel like less true. Yeah, he doesn't believe in microphones. He doesn't. I don't think he does. I think he's like, you know what? I've got the infinity symbol on my shirt, so why would I need a microphone? An icon. Yes. Why does he have a picture of the road behind him? Oh, this is very what is it? This way. It's very travel the road less mer, or it's kind of those inspirational posters that people in C-suite have in their office. I don't know. It's very strange. It's very Canva. It's very I didn't want to pay to have an actual good picture, so I went to Canva and got it printed at Vistaprint for my wall. That's what it's giving. And if you like Vistaprint, like I like Vistaprint, I'm just I'm just saying that's what it looks like to me. Very Pinteresty. Yes. Very Pinteresty. And if you have to do that, like there are free copyright free art that you can get. It's part of certain art goes in and out of like royalty stuff, and you can go to website, what is it called? It's like an archival website, and you can click on pictures and you can print them with no issues. They're free to print because the royalty, the ownership has expired or whatever. I don't know the right terms. But you can get really good art. And you can get really good art on Canva or Pexels or Unsplashed or whatever. You can. This, I wouldn't recommend whatever he has going on. Honestly. I have knitting needles and I know how to use them, dude. Yes, the fact that there's so many of y'all who craft here, it makes my heart warm, very warm. I kind of want to make an icon of him banishing microphones now. Or what about him taking a sledgehammer to a microphone, kind of in a comic angle where he's doing the characteristic strong smashy face, and he's already smashed the microphone once, but he's coming in for a second swing. Boy, I thought this is gonna be a great stream, and now I'm like, I'm going off on a squirrel trail. Yes, for sure, Amy. I'm still working on that freaking t-shirt. I'm gonna print it. I can't wait to have a sweatshirt that says Crafters Against MLM. Sid just saved us. Cause who's in the chat? Public domain. I know people in the comments are gonna be screaming, public domain! I appreciate it. Sid saved us. Replay crew, Sid saved all y'all. Fair use, copyright-free images, etc. Yep. And Etsy has great ones too, and you can buy from artists there. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I've met some amazing people in this industry, but about 6 years ago now, I walked away from this industry. I didn't want to be part of it anymore because when I really looked at what was going on in the industry, the numbers, and seeing that only about 1% of people are actually making money in the network marketing industry, while 99% are losing money, I didn't like that.
Did he just say that? Tori, I'm working on it. Did he literally just say 99% of people lose money? We're at 128. We're gonna have to get that. You're gonna have to get that soundbite. Ben, network marketing is network marketing. Ben, I love that you said the quiet part out loud. Rare candor, James, for sure.
And, being the guy that writes the compensation plans and owns the companies, we did what we could, try to, change those numbers, move the needle. We were able to do it a little bit, but at the same time, just didn't feel good morally, ethically to be involved, to introduce people to a company, talk about this concept, this idea of residual income, when in reality, it just wasn't happening.
We're done with the stream. Ben has spoken. 99% of people lose money, 1% of people are winning, and it just wasn't working. Okay, Ben. I bet he's setting us up for like, but then I came in and I made the best multi-level marketing company of all time. LiveGood. Because here we are. 99% of people lose money in MLMs. You're not wrong. Finally, some honesty. Finally, some candor, like James said. But wait, they claim that their MLM is going to be different. We know he's going to say that, and we know it's not going to be different. Their compensation plan still prioritizes recruitment over actual product sales, which is interesting because he's like, oh my God, network marketing, awful. And then he's like, oh my God, I'm still going to put all the value on recruiting. Oh, so what does that mean? Most people will still lose money. Nice try, Ben. Nice try, LiveGood. I cannot. Can somebody tell anybody in MLM to just watch their videos back? For the love of God. Oh, I said that, didn't I? Maybe that's not going to come across that well. Huh.
And so, again, about 6 years ago, I decided I was done, moved on to different things, and just wasn't going to be in the network marketing industry anymore. And I was happy with that. But at the same time, Nader and I have had this concept. We brought some amazing products to market and know how to do it, worked with some of the top formulators, manufacturers on the planet. And we talked about, what if we could actually bring people the highest quality products, give them to them at just a few dollars above cost, do it as a membership model similar to Costco. We always called it the Costco model. And
I'm sure Costco loves that. I'm sure Costco loves being used as an example to give validity to a multi-level marketing company. I wonder if Costco knows, Ben. I wonder if they know.
Really fix this industry and help people actually be able to get healthy, stay healthy, and do it in an affordable way. Because what's happening in the industry, or what has been happening, is that people will buy a product for 2 or 3 months and then they'll drop off because they can't afford it. Something comes up. And that's not.
Why can't they afford it, Ben? Why can't they afford it? Why can't they afford it? I'll wait.
Helping people get healthy. So, and it's really not helping anyone, because again, that's why, you got 1% of the people at the top of the compensation plan making money and everybody else struggling. And even if it is an amazing product, the challenge is, one product isn't going to change it. One product could change your life, I guess, but
one product isn't going to change your life is what he was about to say. And then he said, well, I guess one product could change your life. They've got a lot of products at LiveGood. I'm scared. The product does not do anything. Maybe let's drink some water. Maybe talk to your registered dietitian. Maybe, I don't know, talk to your doctor. See what's healthy for you. We don't know. I don't think it's LiveGood's products. But that's just me. I'm a hater. I just keep going back to them comparing themselves to Costco. I think it's laughable. Costco doesn't require you to recruit your friends and your family to make money. This analogy is a classic bait and switch tactic. It's just, and can I believe that Ben's doing it? Sure I can. Right after he said, oh my God, 99% of people lose money. Fraudacious, sir. Very fraudacious of you. Very bold of you. Not demure.
Need more than one product. And we're going to talk about really the fundamentals of health and some of our life-changing products that we have with LiveGood. But that said, we had this idea, and I was done. I didn't want to be part of the industry anymore, but I continue to watch things change in the network marketing industry, kind of continue to get worse. And every time I talk to Nader, he'd remind me that we got to do something. We got to fix it. I want you back. Let's do this. And so just over 2 years ago, we decided to launch LiveGood. We just watched what was going on. The economy was changing. People's buying habits are shifting, moving away from expensive.
This was done very recently. So they did it two-ish years ago, 2.5 years ago. What's 2025? So they started at January 2022. I guess 2022, because 2022 to 2023. No, 2023. I don't know what I'm doing. So they saw what happened during the panini, and saw the boom. They came to the boom late, and now they're, I don't know, hoping for something good. He's the MLM savior. He's something.
Overpriced things, more towards affordability and value. And that's really what was the deal breaker to get me back in the industry. And now, a year and a half in, actually over 2 years in now, we've broken every record ever set in the network marketing industry. It took Amazon 2 years to put on their first 1 million members. We did it in 13 months, and we're just getting started.
So first they're comparing themselves to Costco, and now they're comparing themselves to Amazon. I didn't think it would happen. It wasn't on my bingo card. Good for you, Ben.
Very excited to be where we are. And when you guys understand highest quality, lowest price, it just makes absolute sense. That's why, unlike other companies where less than 1% of people are making money, we've got over 30% of our affiliates are in profit, most of them the very first week. And so that feels.
What? Define profit? Are they making enough to live on, or just covering their membership fees? Without audited financials, this claim is meaningless, Ben, and likely misleading. But it's Ben, and it's a multi-level marketing company. So are we surprised? I don't know. Should I say allegedly surprised? Dear God. Ben? No, first, Carl, don't you do it. Then whoever else who are we saying don't do it last time? Now Ben. Ben, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Hey, Ben.
Hey, Ben. That doesn't mean what you think it means. Excuse me, hold on.
Attention shoppers, would the audacity come to the front of the store? Would the audacity come to the front of the store? Ben is here to pick you up. We repeat, Ben is here to pick you up. Oh, God.
Feels good, and what feels even better is that nobody loses in LiveGood. You're going to save money just on any product purchase you buy. Other companies are selling high quality products for $70, $80, even over $100. This is the highest quality USDA certified organic super greens for just $18 for our members. So everybody.
How are you doing that? Also, where can I go to see what the standards are for that type of green stuff and how it compares across the board? Oh, you don't have that info? I'm just supposed to trust you? Okay. Absolutely not, Ben. Absolutely not.
Wins, nobody loses, helping people get healthy, do it in an affordable way, and make some money on the side, and just
Brandon.
break your record. So with
Brandon.
that, I'm going to take it out to our director of field development, Nader Kazan, to talk about the timing and positioning, why it's so perfect, why we're growing as fast as we are, but more importantly, where we're headed in the next year to 3 years to 5 years down the road. And for those of you guys who don't know Nader, I mean, this guy is a legend when it comes to the network marketing industry. He has done everything.
You wonder why this happens, and once you know it, if you've never been an MLM, and it's not, Ray Higdon didn't start this. The edification that happens, where they go, oh my God, this is this person, and they have saved the world from an alien invasion. And also, they pick up their kids on time every day from the school pickup line. And not only that, They get dinner on the table every single day without complaint. And oh, by the way, whatever it is. They're like, positive, positive, positive. And they want the viewers to say, oh my God, positive. Wow, I'm going to listen to this person. That's what he's doing now. Cult tactic 101. It's not exactly love bombing. It's manipulative, though. A legend, but nobody has heard of him. Yes. I didn't mean to say it in that tone of voice, but like the vibe of the sentence led me to say it like that. Is it an S curve? Is it an S curve? I would say so. I would definitely say so. Oh my God. I don't even want to hear. We'll listen to his intro and then we'll rag on him.
Thing from building companies to consulting with some of the top companies in the industry, working with much every top leader out there.
Which one?
Done everything, but that's awesome. But what's more important is who he is. I mean, he loves helping you guys, and that's why he's here.
He's paid to help you? Hello? I mean, I like helping people too, but I also like getting paid. He's paid to help people. That's what you hired him for. Late night infomercial. That's what we need to do. We need to get some infomercial clips. Lily, you have all the ideas. Late night infomercial vibes. Bring out the ShamWow, sir. Yes. Yes. I'm here for it.
I mean, this guy is on calls every day. He does like 12 webinars every day, answers his phone, responds to text. I mean, just an awesome guy. And
he does the job that I hired him to do, and it's incredible. He's doing exactly what I hired him to do.
Knows everything when it comes to network marketing and knows a ton of stuff when it comes to business. So very excited to have him on board. With that, Nader, Director of Field Development. Why are we growing so fast? Oh my.
Nader, how come your phone? Why are you in portrait mode? Nader, don't you do it. He did it. Ben did it, now Nader's doing it. What the hell's going on here? Notice how Ben glorified the other leader, Nader, as legends and awesome. This idolization, I don't know, fosters loyalty, like we were saying, and suppresses critical thinking, which is classic cult behavior. It's even more twisty because they are in an ecosystem of high control. It is less twisty if you're introducing someone to a talk, but if you notice in a business setting, it doesn't sound like this. It doesn't. Hi, Dither. Amanda. Also your floof. Welcome to Illyria.
Horatio Gold, Headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very pleased.
Hello, sir.
Heard you wanted to see me?
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
I was listening back to my stream because I actually take the advice that I tell other people to, and you can't really hear at the very end, Amanda Bynes rap because she's pretending to be her brother at school, gets her rap stuck into this filing cabinet. So the guy, the principal's singing "Welcome to Illyria," and you can hear the Amanda Bynes trying to pull her rap out of the office, whatever, the filing cabinet, and she goes at the very end. I don't know. I love that so much. And anyways, that's why we have Welcome to Illyria. So here is the link to the Discord. And now back to nonsense. I just changed my insulin pump stuff, and apparently it's clogged or something. Oh no, that sucks, Amy. Amanda Bynes is bound with an ace wrap, and she's stuck in the file cabinet. Yep, you are correct. Nader, take the floor.
My goodness gracious, Mr. Benglinski. First of all, thank you, my brother, for the kind words. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give it back a little bit because we got so much great information, especially about the timing that Ben shared with you. I had the honor and pleasure of meeting this young man about 25 years ago when my wife, Melissa, and I got involved in the side hustle. I was in the mortgage business. I was looking to make some extra money. I got involved with a home-based business, and guess what? I got blessed beyond measure, and I was able to recruit Ben Glinsky. And I've never seen a guy work so hard. I mean, he used to drive all the way from San Diego, California, to Irvine, California, with a
If you don't trust that this is Nader, well, guess what? The guy that you just heard all this stuff from because he didn't get an edification and you may not be sure if you want to listen to him, he's incredible. He's a hard worker. They're both on the C-suite. They both have a vested interest in you staying in the MLM or you joining, because I think this was a part recruitment call. Just talk about what you said you were going to talk about. Okay, sorry.
Company had a little office that would let us use the phone just to save money on telephone bill. Imagine those days the telephone bill was so high that it justified him drive all the way from San Diego back and forth almost 150 miles. So I got lucky, signed him up in a company, never seen a guy work so hard, never seen a guy follow the plan, never seen a guy so passionate, so excited, and literally contagious as he was following up on people. And as he grew, kept the same thing in the main thing, staying honest, being on top of things. You know, he was blessed beyond measure and took me along with him, from company ownership, so on and so forth, all the way to running software for some of the biggest companies in the direct sell, which is a $200 billion industry. I mean, you name it. Talk about a puppet master that all started from the field. And when he walked away from
MK said, if you're just listening and wondering what the hell's going on, cult tactics are going on, but also MK in the chat said, this is giving, no, you're the best. No, you're the best. And that just gave me a chuckle because that literally in MLM, that's what happens. That's what happens. Yep.
network marketing, it truly broke my heart, but it made so much sense because he's absolutely right. So many people are losing money in a hope of maybe making some money. And meanwhile, they're not able to get the most advanced, to get the nutritional products and supplementation that they need. So when he came back to network marketing, so blessed beyond measure, not just on me, I'm so thankful for him to come back, but just to see 1.8 million people, 1.8 million proud people going out there and sharing our love is just unbelievable. So Ben, I want to thank you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the timing. Let's see what happens to our planet. Let's see what's happening about
What the hell's going on? 732?
lock people up in the house for whatever reason for almost 2 years.
The audio just messed up. I'm gonna go past it. What the hell's going on behind this guy?
Yes, they made the world more efficient, made people more aware that they need supplementation, they need to be healthier, so on and so forth. But one of the other things that did when you lock people up in the house for whatever reason for almost 2 years is people become wiser shoppers.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect that. When you lock people up in their house for over 2 years, they become wiser shoppers. Wow. That also was not on my bingo card.
I mean, for heaven's sake, TV shows called Extreme Coupon is teaching people how to go clip coupons and buy $200.
Hi, Sparrow. Hello. I hope you had a good day at school. Also, I hope you don't join an MLM. I know you won't.
Worth of groceries for a fraction of a cost. Then let's look at what's going on in the marketplace. Let's look at what's going on in the marketplace. I'm sure most of you, especially the ones in the United States of America, have heard of a company called Costco. It's a club membership. It's a warehouse membership. They make about 10 to 11% on their product. Oops, sorry. They make about 10 or 15% on their products, and they go out there and bring out the products to the mass.
They pay all of their workers a livable wage, and their workers get health care, and people get to buy products that are cheaper than buying them at a regular store. Am I just like so uninformed about business because I'm a girl that I wouldn't be able to understand? Come on, dude. They're trying to say we're just like Costco. Wouldn't you want to join us? Because not only can you save, but you can build a team. I bet he's going to bring up Amazon too. I mean, he and Ben are buddies.
At very close to cost. And that's what we're doing here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Costco. Costco has 110 million people paying Costco $9.95 a month. So if you buy 2 gallons of milk, you can save a little bit of money. Let's talk about another company that's more of a worldwide situation.
Don't say
a phenomenon called Amazon.
Oh my God.
Amazon, as Ben mentioned, Took them about 2 years to get their first million people, first million Prime members. By the way, it cost them millions and millions of dollars to bring in investors and marketing and so on and so forth.
But have you seen their website? Have you seen your website? Maybe the getting of the investors was a good move, sir. What? If this was in a higher quality right here, I would have taken this screenshot. But I just pulled them from their website, and their pictures on their website were awful.
Paid tens of millions of dollars in commissions to everyday people that were so proud of sharing LiveGood. So you look at Amazon, 200 million people paying Amazon $14.95 a month. So if you overpay,
He divided out the total cost, but I get 2 days shipping, and I get to watch Amazon Prime, and I don't know what to tell you.
for some product, you get free shipping out of it. But now let's look at the other side of the marketplace. You got network marketing companies, great industry, $200 billion a year industry, but you got publicly traded network marketing companies that Ben is going to share with you, tanking. Literally, you losing 20% volume every year. Meanwhile, you got companies like Costco, Amazon, Target, Walmart, all the club memberships are increasing.
Why is that? Nader? Take a breath. Why is that? Why would that be? Because people don't want to get harassed by their friends and family and someone they went to school with, or someone that went to school with them but they didn't really know, but they knew of each other. Messaging them about the great opportunity that you have to offer. Nobody wants that. They want to say, there's a product I want. I'm going to go to the store and buy it. And maybe have free grocery pickup if that's an easier way to shop. I don't know. Not an MLM. He's saying, oh, all of these membership companies are going up, and we're a membership MLM, so same. Ben and Nader love throwing around names like Amazon and Costco, but let's be real, those companies don't rely on pyramid structures or recruitment for revenue. Comparing an MLM to legitimate businesses is intentionally misleading. And Nader's not going to give anybody a chance to get a word in edgewise. This is his sales. He's going fast. I didn't speed him up. He's just going that fast. No one's going to be able to say, hey, Nader, hold on a second. Hold on a second, bud.
In volume. Why? Because the days of overpaying for nutritional product, so maybe some people on top of the compliment will get paid on it, is over. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Yes, things are rocking.
That was fast.
You look at what's happening in the supplement space, in the network marketing space, in all these companies who are making, as Nader said, a product for $5, $6, $7, $8, $10 and selling it for 60, 80, 100. People are waking up and they're shopping. They're comparing prices. They're getting smarter, and they're not
Oh, because we were stupid before? Okay.
overspending anymore, especially when they don't.
Have you lost the plot? This is I'm not going to get mad. I mean, I'm using my hair as my stim toy because I'm so frustrated with them. Both of them. Ben and Nader, naughty list.
Don't have to. When there are other options for half the price, or in this case, with LiveGood, higher quality and about a quarter of the price. And that's why we're growing so fast. But if you look at some of the biggest companies in the network marketing industry, I mean, you look at Herbalife, you look at Nu Skin, you look at Usana, they're all publicly traded companies. Their stock prices are all down over 50%.
Why is that?
Just since last year alone. Their sales are down, their volumes are down, their affiliates.
Oh, why? Could you just paint us a clearer picture? Number one, maybe not number one, but anti-MLM is in the mix somewhere. Number two, how are they getting? Probably tariffs are probably a part of that. I mean, the economy is part of that. How expensive everything is part of that, and how expensive transportation is. That cost impacts everything. You have a disinterest in being taken advantage of. I mean, there's lots of again, public dissent is an issue. Probably betting on zero impacted Herbalife. He is naming the other MLMs. Sure is. Why do you think that is, sir? Oh yeah, I took out the pauses. No jump cuts on purpose. I took out the pauses. So he said Herbalife, USANA, and whatever one, but the USANA was cut because this was like an hour and a half, and we don't have an hour and a half. So I cut it down to 51 minutes. That was how many pauses there were. Yeah, I'm not trying to take them out of context. I'm just trying to save us all from being here till midnight.
Are making less money. And their products, quite honestly, are not that amazing. They're average products that are super overpriced. Again,
No, Courtney.
just another reason we're growing as fast as we are. When you have the highest quality products on the planet, you give people them value at the lowest price anywhere. It just makes sense. So with that, let's hear a little bit more about our products. Let's go out to our awesome director of product education, Lisa Goodkin. And guys, this is a cool thing. I mean, when you look at a lot of companies who are selling supplements, when you look at doctors who are probably not selling as much supplements as they should, I mean, 75% of people in the world right now are overweight or
You don't even say it. Guess what? Why wouldn't doctors recommend more supplements? Oh, I don't know. Hey, let's do let's do lab work. Okay, we'll do lab work. Are you low on any vitamins? Oh, no, you're not. So you don't need any supplements. Oh, you're low on iron? Can you increase your intake of spinach and red meat or something, whatever it is? Oh, you can? Great. Do that first. Oh, I'm supposed to eat food first? Oh. Oh, but doctors are the villains because they're not going to recommend supplements? Sir? Oh, this is part of your sales pitch. I'm sorry. I forgot. Doctors do sell things. They do have drug reps. Drug reps work for pharmaceutical companies. There's also I know there's bad parts of it, but if new drugs are out there and doctors can look at them and they say, "Hey, this is actually going to be something that's beneficial for my patients. I'll read more about it and then I can recommend it if it's the right fit." Just from my example, not saying that what I've been through is anything close to what you've gone through. I had to try multiple things for my mental health, and I had to try multiple things for my pain control to help with my chronic pain to make life livable. And not only am I on I'm on several of them. I'm on several pain control supplements, prescriptions, and I'm on some other stuff. I'm just saying that you're villainizing the medical field. You're not offering nuance to the conversation because selling your shit is more important than being honest, in my opinion, from what I'm hearing. I've super benefited from my doc staying on top of my new depression meds. I love that. I mean, doctors make recommendations. They do. And if there's an issue with your blood work or whatever and you need to take something, my doctor, when I was low on vitamin D, he recommended something that I could get at CVS. That was like, I don't know, $8. It wasn't a situation where he was recommending club supplements like what he's doing in the multi-level marketing space. Oh no, Angela, I'm so sorry. My doctor sent me for blood work before prescribing vitamin D. It's proper protocol. Yep. Vitamin toxicity is a thing. 'Cause if you take, I think it's fat soluble, but if you take too many, like more vitamins than you need, the excess gets stored, from what I understand. I'm sure someone's going to clarify it in the chat, but it gets stored in your fat. So then when you have weight loss, you can end up overdosing or having super issues with all of a sudden all the vitamins that were stored in your fat being released back into your body. Where's Eloise? Amy's here. Vitamin D and iron are commonly recommended supplements in my experience. Yep. Hello, Graham. Howdy. We were doing better, but now we're listening to nonsense from Ben and Nader. I think it's, he said Ben, our buddy Ben, said nobody loses in LiveGood, which audacious. Uh, that's mathematically impossible in an MLM structure. If everyone wins, who funds those commissions? Hint, it's the people at the bottom who don't make anything. Oh, that's not how our business plan is, DC. It's different. It's so different. Just look at the comp plan. Just look at the comp plan. Just look at the comp plan. I mean, it's your comp plan. You can look at it. Too much vitamin A can cause liver failure on the news right now in Texas. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh wow, Andrea. That's really good to know. Yeah.
Obese. 40% of doctors are overweight or obese. And when you look at Lisa, when you look at Dr. Ryan, and you know that they're healthy, I mean, they actually practice what they preach.
Guess what? You can't tell someone's health by how little they weigh or how thin they look. What does their blood work say? How is their stress management? Are they able to move? What is their sleep hygiene like? Are they able to hydrate enough? Are they actually getting enough food? It is a spectrum that you're looking at for health. Ben's like, just look at him. You know they're healthy. What the fuck? And he's saying like, oh, his little smile, his little smirk on his face. Now, I will say this. If you are needing to, if losing weight is something you want to do or need to do, for example, in my case, I wanted to start moving so I could hold myself up better for longer periods of time. When I am supporting my lower body on my walker by holding myself up, that is exhausting. I'll just tell you that. So, one, I was working on my strength in my core, and also personally, with my doctor, we are doing some things. In the whole big picture is, additionally, what is my sleep hygiene like? What is my stress management like? And what is my stress management like in the context of moving my body more? And am I eating enough? Am I getting hydrated enough? It's more complicated than that. But does Ben care? We don't know. Because he's just like, look at them. They look so healthy. Is this guy's name Ben? Sure is. Obesity is a disease. Would you tell doctors they can't ever be sick? He probably would. If you're taking his products, why would you need to get sick, Al? If you're taking the LiveGood stuff, you certainly, I'm guessing you would never get sick. I'm being sarcastic. I'm sure that you're allowed to get sick when you take LiveGood products.
They lead by example. You know, they're not going to put anything in their body that isn't good, healthy, clean, pure, organic, or on their body. And Lisa,
pure? Some vegetables or fruit or whatever. There's some that don't need to be organic. All right, I'm not going to talk about this. I'm not an expert in it. I'm just screaming. My soul is screaming right now.
this is just a perfect example of that. But another cool thing, I'll get into it after. Let's go out to our awesome director of product education, Lisa Goodkin.
Thanks, Ben. Yeah, so I do feel like everybody is becoming more and more aware of how unhealthy this world is. How you look around, and it's pretty obvious. You go to a
How can you look at someone and tell that they're unhealthy? And literally lacking compassion. Also, can I just rage for a second? No, I don't think that when I have something that is hard to, you cannot see it on any type of scan, I'm not saying that nurses and doctors in the emergency room are supposed to be able to solve all my problems. When I went to the emergency room, time after time after time after time, number one, I wouldn't be there to try to take up space from somebody else. So when I went in, it was the pain was excruciating, and time after time after time after time, the nurses and the doctors would say, Oh, why don't you just lose some weight and eat some more vegetables? You're probably just meh, meh, meh. You're probably just fat. They didn't say fat, they alluded to it. I can read between the lines because they were like, move your body more, eat more vegetables, and drink more water. After they looked at my weight on the scale. And they couldn't find anything wrong with me. Didn't show up on x-rays, didn't show up on whatever, CT scans, didn't show up on anything. My weight wasn't the issue. I had endometriosis, okay? So you cannot just look at someone. You can't just look at someone and know what's wrong with them. You can't look at someone and say, "Oh my god, you're unhealthy." You just need to eat vegetables and drink water. Well, guess what? Oh, have you even asked like why I've suddenly lost mobility? No? Interesting. Interesting. And I know that it's difficult to scan for. I'm just saying it's difficult to hear. It's difficult to hear information that lacks compassion and empathy, especially when you know something's wrong and someone continues to tell you that nothing is wrong. In the same, it feels like it's in the same ecosystem of, oh, DC comes in, she's fat. She probably isn't really sick. Oh, they're skinny, they're healthy, therefore our products work. I think they live in the same similar neighborhoods, maybe different streets, but in the same neighborhood. Oh my god, I'm so heated. I have multiple sclerosis. Looking at me, you never know I have multiple lesions. You can't determine health by looking at someone. Yes. My doctors always tell me to sleep better. Like I'm not trying and not like I've always had sleep problems since I was a baby. Yeah, it's just frustrating.
Grocery store, you're at the gas station, you're just look at people and you can
yes.
tell when somebody is unhealthy and not. And many times somebody's also severely overweight and you just know. So it's obvious that we're unhealthy. And we're learning more and more that we have to be doing things to take care of ourselves. And a lot of that is supplementation. I just feel like every time you're turning on the news now, it's there, which is great. You go onto social media and it's there. Just follow any health and wellness person, guys. They're there. They're talking about the need to.
Why don't you talk to a health and wellness person who has ethics and actually understands advice that is based in science and not pseudo bullshit that someone is spreading because they can't, they logically cannot think through their own bias to give people recommendations that are actually meaningful. Dr. Ids debunks stuff on Instagram, I think he's on other channels too, but he's a doctor in England? I don't remember. I think he's in England. I think he's based out of London. I don't remember. There's So he fit debunks workout stuff. I think she has her PhD or she was working on it for a while, but there's people who debunk stuff. It's not just follow somebody who works out a lot on social media. Hello? Oh, you've never met someone with mobility issues? Yeah, Beachbody's never met someone with mobility issues. On all of their workout programs, the person who was the modifier was always the less than person that Carl Deichler and Autumn Calabrese would say, "Oh yeah, you're a little bit bigger. You're going to be the modifier." Okay. Okay. That's not an issue for me. I'm just saying that it doesn't reflect the range of mobility issues that you can run into, and you could look however they want you to look, however Ben wants you to look, and you could still have mobility issues, but you would be they would say, well, keep trying this and maybe you can move out of the mobility issues. Like, stop just looking at someone and think you know what you're talking about. Beachbody's not an MLM anymore. I'm just still have big feelings about it.
Supplement. But the scary thing about it is there are so many supplements out there and it is a scary world to navigate. And I think about there are low price supplements. You can go into Walmart and get low price supplements. You can go into GNC and get some low price supplements, but you have no idea really what's in it. You are just falling victim to the marketing that's on that bottle. There is no real education behind it. You don't see anything about the testing behind it. You don't understand beyond what it says that's on that label. And that's where we come in. LiveGood not only provides you with the highest quality supplements at lowest prices, but we are extremely transparent and we provide you the education. And I personally feel
You're extremely transparent. Really? I don't. What do I think about that? I don't know. She says product transparency claims, and I don't know if I believe that. You know, they boast about transparency, but provide no independent testing or certifications for their products. Transparency isn't saying trust us, it's showing verifiable proof. Are we going to see any? I don't think so. My God. Ugh.
Also, as director of product education, that education is key. You need to understand everything about it. I mean, if you go to the grocery store and you pick up an apple, and there's not much beyond that, right? You kind of know what kind of apple it is. Is it organic? Is it not? Very different when you're picking up a supplement bottle. Why? Because it is not regulated very strictly. So there could be things in those products that are not listed on the label, or there could be things on the.
I mean, so the FDA does regulate the supplements to a point. The FDA slapped Monate for shampoo because what was in the bottle wasn't reflected what was on the ingredient list on the bottle itself. I guess let me Google. I don't know. Let me ask. For a supplement, I'm going to ask our handy dandy reference machine. If I can find it. I'm going to ask, do ingredients have to be correct on supplement bottles? And if so, is the FDA going to make sure that happens? Let's see what our sources are. Play the, is it Wheel of Fortune music? No, it's Jeopardy music. The FDA mandates that dietary supplement labels must accurately list all ingredients and their amounts. This includes serving size, list of dietary ingredients, amount per serving size, and percent of daily value. While the FDA regulates dietary supplements, its oversight is limited. The FDA does not approve supplements or their labels before they go to market. Good to know. Manufacturers are responsible for ensuring their products are safe and properly labeled. The FDA primarily takes action after products are already on the market. Despite regulations, there are significant problems with supplement labeling accuracy. A study found 89% of analyzed supplement labels did not accurately declare ingredients. Good to know. Some products contained FDA prohibited substances not listed on the label. The Children's Hospital of Philadelphia found major discrepancies between label claims and actual contents when they requested verification from manufacturers. The FDA is taking some steps to address these issues, conducting periodic inspections of manufacturing facilities, reviewing product labels and websites for compliance, monitoring adverse event reports and consumer complaints, and taking action to remove dangerous products when identified. So, the FDA is one of the links, PBS, Pharmacy Times, Healthline, there's 24 more. There's, 30 sources for that. Yeah, they are going to have proprietary blends. How did you know, Megan? Proprietary doesn't mean no need to disclose active ingredients or making crazy claims like with zero evidence. It's interesting. Maybe, Al, you should do a TED Talk on that for all multi-level marketing companies. specifically, prove it, approve it. Young Living. I feel like doTERRA is more trustworthy than Young Living, but they're both awful.
That are lumped. We talk about it a lot as in proprietary blends. Now, there's nothing wrong with a proprietary blend, right? We do have them. They're blends unique to the company, unique to the product. But when they don't tell you the amounts of what's in it, that's not full transparency. That allows, I talk about it a lot. It's called like fairy dusting, where companies could just sprinkle in a little bit of this, a little bit of that to put it on the label. Again, falling into marketing, you're reading something. Oh my gosh, this has berberine. Amazing. I need berberine. I've heard about it. Nature's Ozempic, whatever. But then there's a little sprinkle of berberine in it. That's not going to do anything for you. So not only are you wasting your time.
Sorry, LiveGood has been naughty recently. They've been doing a ton of live streams as other companies have been doing because of the Ozempic conversation, the semaglutide, GLP-1 conversation. They have very, very, very a lot of live streams. That account that has 4,000 of their live streams talking about all of their Ozempic alternatives via supplements. Nature's Ozempic, yes. Ironic, yes. Them, OMG, we're so special and different. Oh, God. How do we get here? Oh yeah, I brought us here. I'm so sorry, LiveChat.
You're wasting your money, your effort, nothing's going to work. You're not going to get the results. So I really want you to think about that when you're thinking about LiveGood. And I know Ben and Nader, were introducing themselves, and I do know that Thursday calls are a lot about who we are.
Just a reiteration, if you're just popping in now, or replay crew, if you've just looked up because there's some clicking, it's because I took out the pauses and the filler words, and it looks like a jump cut. I have no interest in wasting time putting these people out of context. So I'm just deleting the pauses and the filler words. And there would be, I think for me, there would be too much flashing light if I put that white, kind of the, whatever it's called, the white blast, so that you know where the cuts are, because there were so many. I took out 30 minutes of pauses, so there would be too many, in my opinion. It would bother me visually, and I didn't want to do that to anybody in the chat.
Because we assume many of you are new to joining LiveGood. And so Ryan and I come from the health and wellness side. We were never involved in network marketing until LiveGood. And we've learned so much, and we've grown so much with it. And it's a very cool thing. And what I love about network marketing is the fact that you can, how products can spread so quickly, how information can spread so quickly. It's just a network of amazing people that want to share with everybody. So thank you to all of you guys. But really, what in the health and wellness industry,
they're not sharing compliantly. They're just sharing. So you're like, oh my God, this is incredible. Everyone's so interested in our products. Why don't you go sit in on one of their sales pitches and see how much information is allowed to be said? Sorry, the dogs are being dogs. A lot of times that you have more success because you are out of compliance. Example, Amare. Example, Young Living. Example, I don't know, Mary Kay. Example, doTERRA. The $15,000 fines for those reps. Example, Monate. If you're wondering if all these people are coming to your company because all of your unsophisticated volunteer sales force, as Carl Deichler says, is actually, if they're actually saying things they're allowed to say, maybe you're off. Maybe you've lost the plot. Oh, network, see what she did there? Oh.
We've seen so much from, especially with supplement use, them being overpriced. Quality, great quality supplements that I've had my hands on, but $60 a product. And unfortunately, when you're taking a supplement, you tend to need to be on the supplement, many of them for life, right? We talk about vitamin D, multivitamins, magnesium. We need to be taking these every single day. So when you're spending a fortune on just...
You need to take magnesium every single day? Please hold. I'm just asking. Thank you for getting us to an even number at 70 likes. I appreciate it. You know how I feel about odd numbers. The Mayo Clinic, NIH, Healthline, Harvard, NIH. While it's not strictly necessary to take magnesium every single day, consistent intake is generally recommended for optimal health benefits. The body doesn't store large amounts of magnesium, so regular consumption through diet or supplements helps maintain adequate levels. Diet or supplements. Adult men, 400 to 420 milligrams per day. 75. Thank you so much. 5 is my favorite odd number, so let's go. Adult women, 310 to 320 milligrams per day. Pregnant women, 350 to 360 milligrams per day. If you choose to supplement, it's generally safe to take magnesium daily. The best time to take it depends on your personal schedule and the reason for supplementation. Oh, where would we find the reason for that supplementation? Would it be at the doctor's office? Oh, no. LiveGood's going to tell you how much magnesium to intake because they sell magnesium. Okay, got it. Got it. So clear. Chocolate chips are a great source of magnesium. You take magnesium glycinate daily. That's good to know. I would say magnesium. Am I allowed to say that? I would be surprised if LiveGood had the best magnesium on the market. I would be surprised. It's interesting they haven't really said, make sure you talk to your doctor before introducing any supplement into your regimen to make sure that it doesn't interact poorly with your prescription medication. It's interesting that we haven't heard that yet. To me, that's just interesting to me.
One product, knowing that you need to be taking multiples, knowing that this is a lifelong thing to maintain your health, right? It just becomes unaffordable and you're not going to do it. You're not going to continue. So what we see is typically someone stays on something or a program, right? It's the health and wellness program for about 3 months, and then they stop, maybe not even getting to that 3-month part. And that 3-month mark is what I say you need to wait to get to before you even assess any change, before you even maybe revisit the doctor for some new repeat blood work to see if anything's, changing that you're doing. So it was a very unfortunate thing. People were never really able to see and fully, not just see results, feel the results and really benefit from the results. So we wanted to make that possible with LiveGood. We wanted to bring you these high quality supplements, but at prices that everybody can afford, so you guys can stay on.
Prices everyone could afford, then why does it need to be a multi-level marketing company? That's just my question. Why does it need to be an MLM? I would love for them to say, here's the business model that we created for it to be a regular business model, and here's the model that we created for it to be a multi-level marketing model, and here's what we would have had to allocate for advertising, and then here we advocate for like SEO on our website and people to find that, and then we also put that money into I don't know, the money that we make from the products and the reps paying $40 or whatever, however much it is. And that's going to make it grow faster. Like, I want to see the business plans and see why they chose to do MLM. Is it because the reps are the glorified customers? I don't know. We don't know.
On this for a very long time. I mean, if you haven't checked out a product list on our website, make sure you do. There are so many. Gosh, I can't believe that we started with what did we start with, like 7? And we have just grown so much. We continue to add products. We're going to continue to add products as we go.
Some of them are something. Nader is an icon. I don't think he's anything. Lisa is this lady, but her picture isn't updated and no one color corrected any of the pictures on the website, but that's fine. When it comes to a healthy living lifestyle, Lisa not only teaches people how to maximize their health and wellness, she lives it. From the healthy food she intentionally chooses to cook, eat, and feed her family, to the way she designs her fitness routine for herself, her clients, and her family. Lisa focuses on minimizing stress and maximizing productivity and loves spending time outdoors with her family. Lisa is a living example of, read more. She has a master's degree in exercise physiology, a degree in science and nutrition, and over 20 years of experience in the health and wellness industry. So she's got a master's in exercise physiology and a bachelor's of science in science and nutrition. And then her husband has a doctorate in pharmacy. So he's a pharmacist from Palm Beach Atlantic University and a degree in science and nutrition from Florida State University. Ryan has a unique background of being both a natural health practitioner as well as a pharmacist. At least they've got a pharmacist. Ben's a multi-level marketer for 20 years. So that's it. That's it. At least they have a pharmacist. They haven't said anything about the products. Amy, bringing us back around. Can you imagine any business? Can you imagine they're on Shark Tank and all the sharks are like, okay, but what do you sell? You know how whenever you're on Shark Tank, you bring them an offering of what you sell? They've been talking about no products. Nothing. Yay, I got my reciprocity confirmed today, so I'm a licensed esthetician. Let's go.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up. We did it! Yay! Woo! Hooray! We did it!
Congratulations. Also, yes, so scammer for 20 years. Yes, maybe we'll just add that in when we Photoshop shit.
Regrow. We're really bringing to you products that we also want to take for ourselves. I know that sounds a little like selfish, but hey, you know, like there's so many things that we need too, and I don't want to spend a fortune on it. So, I mean, again, look at the product list, follow us on social media. We provide you, our goal is education. So all of our social media posts, all of our YouTube content that, you know, Ryan and I do a training on weekly, it's all to provide you education so you're knowing what to do. And I just want to give an example. Like I received an email this morning, you know, I don't see anything on your product list for diabetes. I need help with my diabetes. Well, there is no magic pill that's going to say, here, take this, it's going to help your diabetes.
Okay, why isn't the pharmacist the one answering this question? It shouldn't be her. It shouldn't be Ben. It shouldn't be Nader. It shouldn't be anybody. Except maybe the pharmacist. Also, leave diabetics alone. And I do appreciate that she said there's not going to be a pill to fix your diabetes. I appreciate she said that. So she gets 1/8% of a kudo.
This is all about like lifestyle changes. I'm like, you need to be taking your multivitamin, your magnesium, your vitamin D. That's what
Your insulin? There is somebody that I know who had a mental was in severe mental health distress that could have been permanent via choice because life things are happening, but also that she had not been taking her insulin. And I don't know how common that is, but when she got stabilized and I'm just saying, talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. Not every diabetic needs insulin. This person does. The person I'm talking about, but like I'm just nervous about somebody who's in a multi-level marketing company giving advice to people who have diabetes and they're not saying, go talk to your doctor about adding any supplements to your routine. That's all. Blood sugar problems can have really profound effects on mental health. Yeah, and I didn't realize that until I had talked to this person, and the more that people have shared with me, obviously it helps me grow in my compassion for others, but it also kind of reiterates the importance of not hiding shit from your medical team and including them on things that you want to add to your routine.
Daily essentials pack. We need to eliminate those nutrient deficiencies or prevent nutrient deficiencies if you don't have any. You need to calm down that unwanted inflammation. That's your factor 4 and benefit your heart health. You need to load your body with antioxidants, super reds and super greens. You need to eliminate toxins. We have our detox. I mean, the list goes on. But
I'm not the one that keeps coming up like I'm cutting stuff out. The person who screen recorded this kept moving their mouse, so sorry about that.
What I'm trying to get is like our bodies need these supplements to thrive. We need them to live a long and healthy life. We need them to increase. I talk about increasing our health span, right? Not just our lifespan, because a lot of times I was just listening to a podcast. It was crazy. It was like your body might be done at 65, but you might live till you're 80. That sounds god awful, right? Who wants to live those last 15 years? Basically, you're just saying you're basically dead living those last 15 years. Your body.
I'm not allowed to say cursey words, welcome. Cursing at someone, not welcome. That's all I'm repeating in my head to myself right now. Cursey words, welcome. Cursing at someone, not welcome. What an ignorant perspective, lacking empathy and compassion for people. And not saying this with I don't know, a little bit more of her giving a damn about humanity and saying, I'm curious about how your quote unquote body can be done at this age and then you live to 80. I'm curious and I'm compassionate and I have empathy for somebody who feels that they can't be mobile anymore, that their health is shot. Well, what about their life led them up to that point? Maybe they destroyed their body to support their family. Maybe I don't know, maybe it's genetics. Maybe it was other things. Maybe it was socioeconomic. Like maybe it was I don't know. I don't like what she's saying. And I don't know if I'm the only one that doesn't like what she's saying, but it comes across as heartless and a I'm better than you undertone. That's the best way I can describe it. That's what it sounds like to me. She could have said, I'm really passionate about helping people make adjustments that are meaningful and doable in the long run so that they can be as healthy as possible. I would love for them to feel mobile and energized and that they continue to have that, not that new lease on life, but continue to have that passion for living as they get older and that their physical health doesn't stop them from being able to do things they want to do. She could have said it way different. She said it how she said it. I'm just like, give a damn about somebody else. In my opinion. I doubt she's passionate about any of that stuff, to be honest, in my opinion.
Your body's not thriving, your body's not living, you're just living your healthiest. So that's
it comes across to me that she's like, they don't even deserve to have those last 15 years. Maybe that's not what she's saying. That's a story I'm telling myself because what I'm hearing. The way I'm hearing her say what she's saying, the words that she's saying, the tone that she's saying it with, and everything that led up to her saying those words. And if she finds this video and she can add commentary about what she meant, that would be great because obviously I'm never going to be a customer, but there are customers who are going to listen to you and this is fuckery.
the goal with supplementation. That's the goal with taking care of yourself. But again, follow us. I'm always here for questions. I love answering your emails. I love communicating to you guys via email. And if you've been communicating to me, I appreciate the great questions. And yeah, I think that's about it. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. So yeah, we actually kind of have a feature on our site, a search function. We need to add diabetes because I just searched for it. So on our shop page,
Ben is the one who made this website, apparently. Or it's in WordPress and you can add stuff to it, but it's like, it is an awful website.
you can search for a product, you can search for a health condition, you can search for a benefit, you can search for an ingredient, and it should show all the products that match that criteria. So if it's diabetes, for example, you'll have, it should show the products that Lisa mentioned. So we need to add that in there and probably a bunch of other stuff, but we'll go through that. So yes, Lisa was talking about a few amazing.
What? This is like the Young Living Bible. This is like the Young Living Bible where they have every single thing that you could possibly have, and it tells you what essential oil and what supplement to take for it. This is similar to that. They're typing it in, essentially what's wrong with you. It's going to tell you what supplement to take. Ben is on the list. Ben's at the top of the naughty list right now, and so is that lady.
Products. I'm going to talk to you about them a little bit more in detail because these are products everybody needs every day, not just for diabetes. And we shouldn't even talk about diabetes. It's considered a disease. We can't make health.
We shouldn't be talking about diabetes. We can't make health claims. But you still did, and this is still posted to the internet. He's like smiling about it. Somebody please be passionate about following some kind of rules, meaning that have some guardrails for consumer protection. Oh, we're just laughing about it. I'm going to put diabetes in my website, but we're not supposed to be talking about diabetes. So do you really give a shit, Ben? Do you? Oh, we're not allowed to do claims, but we're going to put those claims in our website that you can search stuff and find products.
Claims. Here's our disclaimer. These products are not intended to treat, cure, prevent any disease. They're food. They're designed to help you get healthy. So
Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle.
this is our magnesium, something everybody needs to be taking every single.
We can't see it because you have a low-ass resolution and your lights are so bright, you're blasting out the label.
Day. Magnesium is literally responsible for every bodily function that happens in our body. Over 300 chemical reactions in the body depend on magnesium to function correctly. So if you've got something that's not working, if you got cramps, if you got headaches, migraines, digestive issues, sleep issues, and metabolic issues, I mean, there are so many things that this is responsible for. If something's not working, there's a very good chance you're just not getting enough magnesium. And
Hello? Do I even have this? Do I even have a visual soundbite?
Just wait.
Can I just ask you a question? I only want to ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? I'm just asking you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Sir? Lauren's like, sir? I'm like, sir? Amy's like, no. Al said he literally doesn't know what that means. Like, nah, you don't need glucose or protein or anything else, just magnesium. Got it. Well, of course. Isn't that the most accurate, all the accurate things you learn when you're in college? This is the only thing you need. God.
most people are not. Most high quality magnesium products out there are 30, 40 bucks. At LiveGood, highest quality ultra magnesium complex for just $8.95. This is a no-brainer.
That is a small ass bottle. $8 for a bottle. How much magnesium? Okay. It is expensive. I'm wondering what is in his product. But also, like, I take Calm, which is like a mixed magnesium, I don't know. And it lasts us a long time, but I don't take it every day. I'm seeing higher than $8. Zinc is important too. He's not a doctor. He's the 20-year entrepreneur. He's not the pharmacist. I don't even know where the pharmacist is. I don't know why the pharmacist hasn't spoken yet. I get mine at Costco, way more affordable. Love that. You mean the real Costco, not the Temu Costco that we have over here, right? Zinc is essential for DNA-related processes. Amy, is zinc more or less essential for DNA processes than, let's say, ketones? I think Ava Matea just did a video on Prove It, and they were talking about how ketones rebuild or heal or something DNA. I was like, oh my god, what is happening? I don't know, maybe sarcasm. If y'all got a membership, here is the Discord. Nightbot will put the link up on screen. If you are a member, you can go in, join. You just need to make sure that you link your YouTube account, that you got the membership through. Because if you don't link it, you're not going to see the invisible channels. You're not going to be able to participate. My daughter is crocheting horse bonnets. I love that.
This is one of the reasons we're growing as fast as we are. Highest quality supplements that everybody absolutely needs at the lowest prices anywhere. And that's just one example. Lisa's talked about, we started with just a handful of products, and these were the fundamental basic products that all of us need to be taking every single day that we're not getting enough of in our daily diets. Most people do not get enough magnesium. We need to supplement it. Same thing with vitamin D. Guys, the sunshine vitamin, when it's dark outside, when it's winter time, when we're
Not everyone needs vitamin D. Okay.
wearing more clothes, when we're not getting enough sunlight, we need to supplement. And that's why flu season somehow happens in the wintertime. Do you think it's a coincidence that it's
Okay, I know. I wish I was smarter. I wish I'd understood all this. Is having low vitamin D the reason you get the flu? I know all the smart people in the chat are like, why don't you know this? I don't know. The thing is, you cannot stop someone's sales pitch when you're actually listening to the sales pitch, which is great that we can do that here. Because I know there's gonna be some people are like, are you sure? What? What does that mean? Oh, it sounds great. You can, though. Having low vitamin D is not the sole reason for getting the flu. Research suggests it can increase your susceptibility to respiratory infections, including influenza. Several studies have found associations between vitamin D deficiency and increased risk of respiratory infections. It's so twisty listening to MLM people because some of the information they give us is fuckery, and then it's like little truth stuff is sprinkled in. So then you start gaslighting yourself and say, oh, well, if this one's true, then I guess the other ones are true, even though I didn't think the other ones were true. One reason people get more sick in the winter is because they spend more time inside together. Don't scratch your skin. Vitamin D plays a role in supporting immune function that can help regulate the body's inflammatory response to infections. Same studies have shown that vitamin D supplementation can reduce the risk of influenza A infection, particularly in children. Vitamin D supplementation reduced the risk of acute respiratory infections. Reduced, not completely prevented, with the greatest benefit seen in those who were severely deficient. Ah, that makes sense. Amy, Listen, if you're on the replay crew and you don't have the live chat open and you're not seeing all the sciencey people, Amy has a master's. Open up the live chat and take a gander.
The time that we're not getting direct sunlight. This is amazing to protect your immune system. And again, like magnesium, most people are not getting enough of it. This is just $8.50. Again, like magnesium, most high quality vitamin D supplements are like over $30. $8.50. I actually take 3 a day. This is designed for 2 a day. You can even take 1 a day if you're getting
okay.
a little bit of sunlight, but also depends on your skin tone. The darker your skin, the less vitamin D you're actually getting from the sun because the sun blocks it. So you might need a little bit more.
I'm sorry I'm learning all of this right now. I'm sorry. We are also at 81 likes. I'm very grateful. If you want to get me off an odd number, I'd also appreciate it. I've got 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I've got 25 links. Yes. And also don't take extra supplements unless your doctor tells you to. People with darker skin generally need more vitamin D because their skin's higher melanin content reduces vitamin D synthesis. Melanin acts as a natural sunscreen, protecting the skin from UV radiation, but also inhibiting vitamin D production. I'm learning something new all the time. I wish I wasn't learning something from Ben. They give us lie, truth, lie. No matter how true a statement or claim, it's surrounded by lies, so it's corrupted. That's MLM in a nutshell, a corruption. So over 70% of Americans of color have vitamin D deficiency, compared to about 50% of the general population. In the UK, 59.6% of Asian participants had serum 25 OHD levels below 30 nmol per liter, compared to 19.6% of white participants. It's one of the reasons that darker skinned people are slightly less likely to get skin cancer. Good night, MK. We're learning something all the time. Dietary intake of vitamin D is often low, especially in modern diets. People with darker skin living at higher latitudes are at greater risk of vitamin D deficiency due to reduced UVB radiation. I did not know all of this. I'm on prescription vitamin D that I forgot to take 2 days in a row. Oh, rip. Y'all don't forget to take your meds tonight and hydrate.
If you have darker skin, but that's another product that most people are not getting enough of. And obviously a multivitamin. Everybody needs a high quality multivitamin. None of us are getting.
That was, so I read that the program I use pulls all of the links. I don't have enough space to do that, but I can put this search in the I can put all the searches I did on this stream in Google Docs and link them in the description, and y'all can go look at the links. Rates of skin cancer in darker skinned people can be off because it's harder to see, and a lot of dermatologists don't have proper training to detect it. Most religious Jewish women have a vitamin D deficiency because of modesty. I can see that. That makes sense. Oh, God. Symmetry Financial Group? Is that an MLM or is that just a sketchy company?
Getting everything we need out of our daily diets. We need to bridge those nutritional gaps. These 3 products together are what Lisa just called our Daily Essentials Pack. It's on the website as the Daily Essentials Pack. 3 life-changing products that everybody should be taking every single day for just $27. Not each, all three for $27, less than $1 a day. That's the Live Good difference. You would be paying more than $27 for one of these products anywhere else. You get three highest quality for just $1 a day. She also mentioned detox. Toxins are everywhere. The food we eat, the water we drink, the air we breathe. If we let them accumulate.
And here we go. Hey, we just gave you some information about vitamin D that's pretty close to truthful, and now we're gonna give you a detox liquid. But the CEO sent me a video about it on LinkedIn. Interesting. When I lived in Boston, I would get vitamin D deficiency every winter due to being covered up. I wouldn't be shocked if I don't have a vitamin D deficiency. I don't go outside and it's winter and I'm darker skinned.
Accumulate in our body, even if we're drinking Starbucks coffee or non-organic coffee, packed with pesticides and toxins and preservatives and all that bad stuff. As it accumulates in our body, it compromises our immune system. It speeds up the aging process. It causes all kinds of sickness and disease, including cancer. We need to get those toxins out of our body. Just 2 full droppers in a glass of water. I'm actually drinking mine right now. My cup is dirty because I had my protein powder in it before. 2 droppers with a glass of water goes in, binds itself to the toxins. You poop them out, leaves your body clean, leaves your skin clean, leaves your immune system strong. Everything works better. You've got to get rid of those toxins. $14.95. Guys, 50 cents a day. You don't have to take it every day. I take it every day.
Sorry, I just got grossed out because I saw the residue from his protein shake that I guess he didn't rinse out before he put the water with his little drops in. And then, as I was getting goosebumps from looking at the texture and imagining the awful texture and the mix of the flavors, then he was saying that you're going to poop out your toxins. And I was like, oh God. I'll pass.
But you've got to have this in your supplement cabinet. This is something everybody absolutely needs. What else? Factor 4, Lisa talked about. This is the last one, then I'll turn it over to Ryan. But this is the highest quality anti-inflammatory product ever created. The only anti-inflammatory product that has all 4 of the anti-inflammatory ingredients that we have in Factor 4. In other words, you'd have to buy 2, 3, or 4 different products to get all 4 of the life-changing ingredients in this. You got CoQ10, curcumin, fish oil, and garlic. All premium, top quality, sourced by Dr. Ryan himself. Again, those 4 ingredients do not exist anywhere in one single product together. This is just $18.50 per member. So you can get all 4 of these.
There's no product out there like that? Okay. Fish oil plus CoQ10 plus curcumin plus garlic. Oh, LiveGood is on Amazon and it's the first one that came up. Good for you on your SEO. I don't know. Omega, turmeric, garlic. So, well, omega-3, turmeric, aged garlic, plant sterol. So, they're saying the CoQ10 is the magic. I'd have to look more of it. Good night, Melissa.
With the detox for about $60. That was 5 products. All 4 of these for about 50. Add the detox, about 60, maybe 61, 62, which is still less. Those 5 products than you would get for one non-organic, pesticide, chemical-packed product at a lot of other places. Here's some of our examples. I think I bought this for $69 online. Not organic, not healthy, not clean.
Why did you buy it then? Did you buy it for your demo? We can't even see what the product packaging says.
Not to mention,
Dude, holding it up closer to your awful webcam is not gonna help us.
As Lisa was talking about proprietary blend, they've got 4 proprietary blends on here. They've got an antioxidant blend, an optimizing blend, a probiotic blend, and a beauty blend. And guess what? None of them tell you how much of each ingredient is in the product. Every single one of our Live Good products show you the exact formulation, the exact recipe, the exact amount of every single ingredient, because we are proud of that and we want you guys to see it. And at the same time, this is just something else that we're, I don't want to say the word exposing in the industry, but on top of highest quality, lowest price, these companies used to say that their whole excuse for having a proprietary blend is that they don't want other people to steal their formula, which is bad for 2 reasons. Number one,
I mean, you can just take it to a lab and they'll analyze the ingredients and the percentage that those ingredients appear in the product, and then once they have that information, the company's team works backwards. So what the hell? Sir?
it's just a big excuse to try to be unique or something, I guess. But it also tells you that all they care about is the money. They're not focused on getting you healthy
Okay, that is an either or fallacy. Whatever.
by showing you what's in the product or even putting the good stuff in the product. They're more focused on the money. They don't want people stealing their formula, because then maybe they can make a better product and sell it for a lower price or whatever. But that's what
Then go get a fucking patent. I don't know what to tell you.
we're doing. Highest quality, lowest price, full transparency. That's the Live Good difference. That's why we're growing as fast as we are. With that, let's go out to our awesome Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Here's
And
the
this guy is-
pharmacist. Did we need the pharmacist when we were talking about supplementation? No. Did we need the pharmacist when we were talking about ingredients in the products? No. Did we need the pharmacist when we were talking about diabetes when we shouldn't have been? Absolutely not. But here the pharmacist is. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Fuckery.
Amazing. Nader and I have worked with some of the top formulators in the world through this industry over the past 20 plus years. And we've worked with some great ones, and not to take away anything from anyone else, but I will tell you, Ryan is definitely top tier, if not the best out there. The way just the passion and love that he puts into every single ingredient that goes.
Can we have some slides, just to break this up a little bit? They're pretty good about switching cameras. They could have a cool slide deck, white and green. You know what would be cool on their website? That little infinity symbol. If they could have it kind of be loading, like a page loading like that, that would be cool. And then when it loaded, it could all turn green with the little leaves that would blink, and then it would go to the page when it loaded. Because they never have fast enough. That's fine.
Into every single one of our products, and the time, effort, energy that he puts into formulating these products. And I love what Lisa said, and just, goes along with the whole money thing. We don't make these products. Ryan and Lisa don't make these products to make money off of people. We're selling them for a few dollars above cost. The company has to be profitable. We're actually very successful, which is great. If a company.
We didn't make these products to be profitable or to make money, but we're totally profitable. We make the monies and we're happy to. Okay.
Is not making money, it's going to go out of business. Number one, but we don't make them to first to sell them. The number one reason that Dr. Ryan and Lisa make these products is to use them. And that is a huge 180 compared to every other product and company out there.
You're telling me that people who make products in the MLM space don't want you to use them? Sir? Does he know something that I don't? What company in their right mind would make products so that you wouldn't use them? Doesn't that defeat the purpose of having the customer come back month after month after month to buy a product, so they would want to have a product that people would use so they would keep coming back? Ben? They need the PharmD before they can get licensed. Mm.
I mean, Nader and I
Oh, they're a doctor of pharmacy before they're licensed since it's actually a degree. Mm.
used to, we'd hear Dr. Oz talk about the buzzword of the month, whether it was goji berry or acai berry or resveratrol or whatever it happened to be. And we'd go to our formulators and we'd be like, hey, can you make a product with resveratrol in it so we could use that buzzword to sell more of the product? That's the complete opposite here.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Like a keyword. Like barely putting something in, but people are interested in it, so they'd buy the product. Okay, I get it, Ben. You should have led with that, dude.
Ryan is making...
He is shaming Dr. Oz for talking about marketing, essentially pointless or misunderstood ingredients that people were interested in because Dr. Oz was a celebrity and that they would buy anything with that ingredient in it. And Ben is saying that companies would randomly just put that ingredient in a product that they didn't really care, essentially didn't care about it, but people would buy it because it had the shiny, the shiny popular ingredient in it. So he's shading Dr. Oz, he's shading other multi-level marketing companies. He should have just led with that though, because eye roll of a lifetime.
These products to use these products. He wants only the highest quality of everything that we have. And guys, when you understand what we've got in these products, this is our men's hormone support, vitality. I mean, for focus, concentration, strength, stamina, testosterone, hormone support, sexual health. This is the highest quality men's hormone support product, I mean, by far, ever created.
Ever created? Wow. Bold.
And just $19.95 member price. Guys, I mean, you can spend $50-$60 for lower quality testosterone hormone support products out there.
I don't want to
This
know.
is the best for $19.95. That's just another example. I mean, all these products are perfect examples of what Dr. Ryan does. But on top of that, as we're talking about,
Pass the mic already, Ben. You're long-winded. And as someone who's in the long-winded club, dear Lord.
the toxins that are out there, a lot of companies will use, a lot of companies.
You know what's frustrating? On this picture right here, DC, don't you do anti-MLM? I do. But like this picture, that whatever. Can you see? Let me see. Is it this one? Wrong. DC, so wrong. Okay. You see this picture right here at the road? They didn't crop the picture so that they have this single yellow line that indicates whatever that you can that you can pass or whatever, but they didn't crop it. Sorry, they didn't crop it. So it just looks so random. They should have cut it right there, and it looks like whatever. It doesn't matter. I can't stop looking at it. DC, we didn't come here for this. Stop looking at the pictures on the wall. I mean, technically it's not my fault. They're the one that streamed in front of this wall. I'm glad it's at an angle though, so we can't tell if the pictures are mounted crooked. I'm glad I'm grateful for that at least.
These use bad products, bad or low quality, cheap ingredients so they can make more money on the product. But a lot of companies do use high quality, pure premium ingredients, which is great. But sometimes what happens is they kind of offset those with some bad ingredients that are not organic, that have chemicals, that have toxins in them, and just totally, again, offsets the value of that product. And so one of the things that I love about how Dr. Ryan formulates is it's not just what goes into the product, but it's what stays out of the product. Because again, we're not making these products.
I feel like I'm still so vulnerable to topics like this after getting out of MLM, and I still getting out of Young Living specifically because it's 3 years at this point in April. I will have been out for 3 years, and I'm trying to show myself compassion, and then I'm also like, I've done over, I don't know, 900 live streams, maybe more than that, talking about stuff like this. And I'm still like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. Like putting good ingredients in and then leaving, what are we leaving out? And then I'm like, no. I'm buying into shit. Stop it. I'm just telling you that you could have been out for a while and you might still be vulnerable. And I'm encouraging you to have compassion for yourself and also be aware of areas that might be weak. And I don't feel bad. I'm trying not to feel bad about it, but just be compassionate and look shit up, okay?
Products first to sell, we're making them to use. And Dr. Ryan and Lisa are not going to put anything in their body that isn't clean, pure, healthy, premium, highest quality. And so nothing, there's no
Appeal to authority. I mean, what authority are they? Are they an authority within their fields? No.
toxins, no chemicals. We even show you, like a lot of companies, you can beg them that they're like, we're fully transparent. Then you ask them for toxicity tests. You ask them for certificates of analysis. And they're like, oh, we don't provide that stuff. Well, what does full transparency mean if you're not going to show any documentation of anything?
Okay.
And LiveGood, you don't have to ask us. We publish it for you to see anytime you want on our website. We have
Where?
full toxicity tests, full purity tests, certificates of analysis of every single ingredient
Okay, I'm looking.
before it goes into production,
There you go.
as it comes into the warehouse, and every finished batch as it goes out to you guys. And that's unlike any other company out there, and just more reason.
They get a % of a kudo unless this doesn't mean anything. Food safety. I just linked it in the chat. So replay crew, if you want to see the link, open up the live chat and it should be popped up. I posted it. So it shows who publishes it. And it shows what's in the product. Okay. Good for y'all.
I don't know. So we're growing as fast as we are, but more, just documentation that these products are to use. And then secondly, to sell and help you guys go out there and earn income through the opportunity. So with that, let's hear more about these awesome products from our Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan Goodkin.
Ben, thank you so much for that. Another amazing introduction. Seriously, that was so awesome because, when you say things, and I know that you're not just saying to say it, man, you really mean that because you've latched onto this and you've grown so much in education of supplements and you really get into it and understand it and know it. I love that, but it carries.
He kind of looks at the guy from, This Is Us. The brother who was kind of flaky. But in real life, left his wife via text message, the wife who was on Selling Sunset. Y'all know who I'm talking about? Oh. If they're going to have the pharmacist talk about the compensation plan, I'm going to lose my shit.
Big weight, has so much weight. So when people hear that, they're so excited by the next product that Brian is coming up with in a formulation, and there's so much detail. They're so pumped and excited. Sometimes I worry that we're making too many products too fast because every time.
You have different black frames on your wall. Okay. The frames, fine. You're going to try to incorporate them via the color. You should have just gone different because now we're just looking at all the frames are different. That's fine. Put more pictures on your wall. We also cannot see anything because you're so bright and then you have such a busy backdrop. Oh.
Something comes out, they're excited. It's like, I'll give you an example. One of the hardest products I've ever launched, and one that I'm very, very focused on right now, was the LiveGood essential oils. All right, we
Stop it right meow. Oh.
Truly, you have a dizzying intellect.
Mother trucker.
came out with this essential oil pack. It was kind of among a few other products launches, and it kind of got lost a little bit, I think. But people have to realize.
Because there's so many essential oil brands on the market. Are you?
The highest quality therapeutic grade oils that are in here. As a matter of fact, we've failed multiple tests.
On the website, it says he's a pharmacist. That could be wrong. So on their actual the LiveGood website, we would have to check with whatever organization checks on pharmacists, but it does say he's a pharmacist. Ryan has a unique background of being both a natural health practitioner as well as a pharmacist. So, allegedly, pharmacist. I don't know how to look that up, though. Someone send the bad signal out to Eloise. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Okay, there we go. On the website, it says he's a pharmacist, and he has a doctorate in pharmacy. Yeah, I think that more is a branding style on the website that they didn't. He may not currently be a pharmacist. Good point, Amy. Good point.
Before we could get this product to market, we caught two products that were adulterated overseas. They were not authentic, and we used the best lab in the world with the highest sensitivity to detect these abnormalities. And so that was really important for us. But the reason why I'm highlighting it right now is because I think I'm getting a lot of questions. I think Lisa probably is too, are asking about immune health. You know, there's flu going around, there's all these different viruses going around, people are getting sick. How do we minimize the impact of the common cold or the flu and all this other stuff? And the answer really comes down to the things that Lisa talks about. Supplementation being the easiest thing you can do. It is easy to take your multivitamin, to take your magnesium, to take your vitamin D3, also get outside, get exercise, get sun, socialize, hydrate properly, focus on sleep, reduce your stress, all the things we talk about. But you have.
At least he said that. He said a multifaceted approach to health. At least he said that. Unfortunately, he works for a multi-level marketing company. You're not finding a license? Why this color shirt? Because he hates anti-MLM. That's the only reason I can think. Thank God we have a small video. And I don't know why he's off center, but oh my God.
To be loading your body with high quality nutrients like the organic super greens that we just talked about, the organic super reds. The reason why these products are so important, guys, is they're whole food based ingredients. When I'm sourcing these, I'm looking for the least amount of process that goes into getting this stuff into a finished product. I'm looking for the most sustainability. I'm looking for the cleanest. I'm looking for all and really good suppliers that have all the labs.
Ov said multifaceted because multi-levels. Ov, you win comment of the night. Ov wins. Kazoo's in the chat for Ov. Oh my God.
Lab work, the lab testing, and are compliant with USDA certified organic. So when you get these products, you know you're getting the highest quality, nutrient-dense product on the market, and that's what's important.
Anything with a logo.
Talking about what your body needs, it does need those colorful plant compounds. You've heard people say it, like, hey, eat the foods under the rainbow, in addition to lean, healthy meats and some of the other things. But guys, that's why these are so powerful, because you can use one scoop of this once a day and get your load of spirulina and moringa and all these dandelion and dulce, and you can get all these amazing ingredients in one simple scoop a day. And what does that do for your body? Loads it with phytonutrients. Boom, done. Antioxidants. It has a lot of nutrient density. You've got, like, talk about the astronauts and people that really need to focus on nutrient density. This is the stuff they're using. Spirulina. That's what they're focusing on. The World Health Organization has it as a relevant superfood. It's a relevant, so that's pretty cool. The Super Red, same thing. I tell people too, I said, one thing about the gut support if you're ever worried about immune support, people don't think, but the gut is so critical. It's just like.
I wonder if he would have his pharmacist number on his LinkedIn. Maybe that's something you wouldn't publish. Actively publish, I wonder.
It's kind of similar to skin, right? It's like, it's your first defense. When something comes into your body, goes down into the gut has to be firing on all cylinders. So the probiotic gut support is something we have to be putting into our body every single day. This is something sort of like our daily essentials pack that Ben talked about. Multivitamin, magnesium, vitamin D3. I'm going to throw factor 4 in there, and I'm going to throw gut support in there.
Hey, knowledge.
I would also make the argument for Zeet with organic sea moss because it's loaded in those trace.
Probiotic gut support? Why can't we just all of the other probiotics are bad? No more sauerkraut? No more fermented foods? Minerals.
But these are the types of things, guys, you're doing. So if you get exposed to the flu or a virus, your body will have the power, the nutrients it needs, and the energy it needs to be able to beat off the virus. So those are the things that are great for immune health. That's not just it. I mean, I'm just trying to highlight the most important ones. But I want to bring people back to the fact that we have so many amazing products. When you look at our website, you can go to our products and you go to the Learn More section, and you can just get into every single one of them. And what Lisa and what we really thrive on is education. If you have any questions about the sourcing of the ingredients, any questions about testing, you can find, like Ben said, the certificate of analysis, our metal testing, glyphosate testing. If there's any questions on any of those types of things, you can email me. Lisa loves to help with disease state type.
I'm considering the implications of me asking for his pharmacy number. Pharmacist number? I'm thinking about it.
Stuff and help with understanding what you need, how long you should be taking, what to expect from it. And these are all the things. This is what, honestly, this is part of what's driving LiveGood so powerfully, because obviously you got the business side, but Ben and Nader's experience are absolute leaders in that industry. But when it comes to supplements, I'm
looking on business for home.
Dialed in. We are on point. And the cool thing is, for everybody, we are just getting started. So you're going to see a lot more products come down the pipeline this year. There's going to be a lot of exciting things. We tend to focus more on foundational health. We really look at it from a holistic side of things. What is the root cause? You know, as a pharmacist, I'm not telling you that I'm not saying I hate all pharmaceuticals, but man, I'm not.
He just said he's a pharmacist. He just said he's a pharmacist. So they started out they did 5 million in 2022. They did 85 million in 2023. They did 120 million in 2024. I don't know what that looks like in terms of speed of growth, and if that actually means if it means they're the actual top nutrition MLM, the fastest growing nutritional MLM. I have no idea.
I'm not in favor of a lot of stuff that big pharma companies do. So bringing education is really important, and I can help with that part. So, all right, Ben, I'm going to send it back to you. We do have a new product that just came out there. I wanted to highlight this, the Whip Tallow Balm, and people have been getting it. Make sure you understand something. It does have this is cool. This is a really cool product. It's a skincare product. Yeah, go ahead. Show it to us.
Oh my God.
Oh, boom, right here in front of me. Got Tallow Balm. Can you guys see that all right? I know it's got a glare. Here we go, zooming in.
Oh my God.
Tallow Balm, great skincare product. So I wanted to highlight something. It's tallow. It's the sweat part of the fat. So it's a healthy fat of the animal. It's grass-fed, grass-finished, pasture-raised, and an amazing product for skin, face, neck, any parts of your body, actually. And trying to open this one because I want to show you. But I will tell you guys, it does have a pretty high melting point. So make sure you do refrigerate it, though, if you get it and it's a little bit liquefied. That's okay. That's perfectly normal. That is as expected. But this product is awesome. Amazing product to add to the LiveGood skincare line. When you get a chance, check it out. We have the toner, we have the moisturizer, the tightener, and the serum. And then now we've added this Whip Tallow.
Big Pharma isn't the devil. But when you have to sell your multi-level marketing product, it has to be the devil. There has to be a villain.
Tallow Balm. Back to you there, Ben, if you're ready. If not, I'm ready. I'm just getting my demo ready.
Whoever is switching the cameras is on point. Whoever you are, even though you're in multi-level marketing, good for you. This is the best, most efficient camera switching we've seen in 3 years. I don't know. Other than, what was it? No, in 3 years. In 3 years.
So, yes, every single one of our products, highest quality at the best price anywhere. We talked about our daily essentials pack that includes our magnesium, our multivitamin, and our vitamin D for just $27. If you want to go really cool, this is our ultimate wellness pack.
Hollyhock, can you
life-changing products.
Can you send that to me? On Instagram? I don't want to open Discord right now because the RAM, my computer will have a fit.
For just $99. You get the 3 daily essentials pack.
Or if you can email me, sayhellotodc@gmail.com. I hate the 7 heart meds I'm taking, but they're keeping me alive. We're glad you're alive, James.
You get the Factor 4 anti-inflammatory that we talked about. Every sickness and disease stems from inflammation. You got to get that under control. Ryan mentioned our Super Reds, best cardiovascular.
Every single disease stems from inflammation. Is that true? Those drugs are developed with publicly funded money. Every is no, it's not true. Amy's like, nah, this is bullshit. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh, Ben's talking. My bad. It is not accurate to say that every disease stems from inflammation. Chronic inflammation has been linked to some health conditions. Okay. Not even most, just a lot. And it's chronic inflammation, right? So, non-alcoholic fatty liver, chronic kidney disease, metabolic syndrome, neurodegenerative disease, example, Alzheimer's, autoimmune disorders, cancer, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular diseases. It's included in those. Chronic inflammation. So chronic inflammation can affect the body in several ways. Tissue damage, DNA damage, immune system dysregulation, and metabolic disruption. And other disease causes include genetic predisposition, environmental factors, lifestyle choices, infections, toxins, and pollutants. And those are, I can link this in the Google sheet later. That I have three NIH studies, one Mayo Clinic. Y'all can read for yourself.
Health product ever created. Great for circulation, opens up those blood vessels, gets that blood and those nutrients where they're needed. Guys, this is my favorite product. I take it every single day. I actually mix it with my creatine and my E3, which is our pre-workout product.
Oh God.
This is, I call it my secret weapon. This is our Super Reds. Comes with our daily essential or our ultimate wellness pack for $18 alone. Our Super Greens, great for digestive health. It's got probiotics. It's great for stress.
Again, his mouth is not synced up with the words because whoever recorded this had really bad internet, or these guys had really bad internet.
Anxiety, energy, gut health. This is an amazing product. Most of us are not getting enough greens, fruits, and vegetables in our daily diets.
Sure.
We need our greens, taste delicious, highest quality, just $18, member price, part of our...
You know, if this multi-level marketing CEO doesn't work out, he could totally be on QVC or HSN or infomercial. For real.
Ultimate wellness pack. Last but not least in this pack is our essential aminos. Guys, these are the building blocks of protein and something that is so important, yet so not talked about nearly enough. Because as we get older, our lean muscle mass starts to decline. It starts to atrophy. It starts to go away. That's why we're not as strong now as we might have been 10 or 20 years ago, because our muscles have gotten smaller, because when we stop using them, that's what happens. We've got to protect that lean muscle mass, especially those of you guys who are on weight loss products or trying to lose weight. Most weight loss programs, people are losing more muscle than they are fat. So they're actually percentage-wise, body mass-wise, they're getting fatter.
Who is we? Good question. So it looks like the pharmacist is a pharmacist. The license expires September 30th, 2025, so I'm guessing he's going to renew it. His license status is clear and active, and no discipline on file, no public complaint. Big shout out to Hollyhock for sending this. Thank you so much for sending that to me.
Getting lighter, but they're getting fatter. They have a higher percentage of body fat. That's why we need essential aminos. You've got to protect that lean muscle. It's so hard to get back.
I mean, I understand if you're not eating enough protein, that your body needs protein to be able to do certain processes and it's you can be in a pickle if you're losing weight and you end up losing muscle. You also can be malnourished and not look like you're malnourished. The Price is Right energy, and I hate it. Yep.
especially once we're over 30. Guys,
I don't like the fear tactics he's using to sell the product, so I'm not here for it.
this is something I will not go a day without. We have 2 flavors. This is our fruit punch. I like the lemon lime, whatever way you want to go. This is our ultimate wellness pack. All 7 of these products for just $99. 7 products for 99 bucks. I mean, other companies are selling 1 product for 99 bucks. Not even organic, not even clean, not even healthy. You get all 7 of those for 99 bucks. We've also got the cleanest coffee on the planet with weight management ingredients.
Oh my
like fiber and
God.
maca root.
Can we fast forward this? Are y'all like opposed to me like skipping all this shit? Oh my God. Is there no is there no pitch to be a rep? I'm skipping. They have so many products. Like, just go to the website and read them look at them yourself.
And yours will too. And by the way, if they don't, every single one of our products comes with a full 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. If you don't absolutely love any of these products, send them back. We will give you your money back. We get like no returns because it just makes sense. Highest quality, lowest price. But Nader's talking about 350 million adults. There's also a ton. How many kids are out there, Nader? Probably
I have 5.
Probably more than the adults. I don't know. But we've also got pet products. We've got our pet CBD. We've got another pet multivitamin coming.
Ben, don't you do it. Do not come for the floofs. Stop it right meow. Absolutely not. Don't even do it, Ben. Oh, by the way, if you weren't sold on the super great cost and organicness of the products that I've shared, now, 43 minutes into the presentation, I will tell you that we can also supplement your floofs. What? Hello? Ben? Don't even. No floof for you. Yes. Oh my God.
A pet, something else like hair, skin, nails, joints product coming out there in the pet market, guys. 2 things. Number 1, it's huge. Number 2, it is so dirty and contaminated, like possibly even worse than human stuff. Like all the bad toxic ingredients that people put in supplements and other products with pets, it's like almost just as bad. It is really crazy out there how dirty pet products are, and nobody's out there offering clean USDA certified organic products for pets. Like, you don't have to be certified, or you don't have to have organic for pets, but we have USDA certified organic products coming out. That's a whole huge additional market. People care more.
That is under the I don't know, under the belief that you're going to be able to take up any market share because you are betting on the idea that someone's going to care about certified organic pet food for their pets. Savannah, that's so sweet. We're all sad that he's still talking.
About their pets than themselves a lot of times, and so you can imagine how big that will be. But at the same time, again, 1.7 million people in just over 2 years is awesome. Never been done before in the history of the industry, but that is a tiny number compared to where we're going to be over the next few years. I mean, I fully expect another 3 to 5 million members to join this company over the next 12 months, and probably 5 to 10 million over the next 2 to 3 years. The way this company is growing, the way that the word is spreading, once people,
they are jumping up significantly year over year in terms of how much money they're bringing in. I don't know what 2024 looks like. I don't know what 2025 is going to look like. I'm not saying like, oh my God, they actually know what they're talking about. I'm saying when we look on Business for Home, that's not super accurate. They did 5 million their first year, then they did 80 million their second year, then they did 150 million their third year. So there's a big uptick.
See it, they can't unsee it. It just makes sense. So that's the other reason people want to be in LiveGood, to have a position. Because just in case, the only place for all these people to go, all these millions and millions of people to go.
Also, go watch Savannah's video after this and make sure to play it all the way through because it helps Savannah's analytics.
Is under the ones who are already in there. Because the way our compensation plan works, it's a 2x15 matrix. That means everyone has 2 frontline positions. Once those 2 spots are filled, the only place everyone else can go is under the ones who are already in there. Even
so what happens when those 2 like tap out? Does their line become inactive and they have to figure out what to do and they lose their rank that next month? If they didn't have the right people set up to where it floats up, is that what happens? I don't even know. This is also similar to Nilo Life, I think, the Matrix thing where you have 2 people, then let's say Savannah and Marie are signed up under me. Then Savannah signs up Hollyhock. Well, I would sign up Hollyhock. Hollyhock goes up underneath Savannah, then Kraken goes underneath Savannah, then Amy goes up underneath Marie, and then Al goes up underneath Marie. And so as I recruit, I'm adding 2 to everybody underneath me. If that makes sense. 2 to everybody gets 2. You get 2 and you get 2. And it makes a huge schmearmid. Keep me out of your scam. Kraken. I'm keeping you in the scam so that we can keep other people out of the scam. Oh god. I don't know. Their compensation plan sounds enticing until you realize it's just another pyramid scheme disguised as a matrix. The promise of residual income is a carrot dangled in front of recruits, but only a tiny fraction ever achieve it. What the hell? We know. He's like, oh my god, the Matrix. And we're like, oh my god, the Matrix. No thanks. We'll pass. Walk the plank.
One person who goes to work and builds a team could be making you hundreds of dollars a month in residual income, possibly even more than that. You will get paid on everyone.
It's not residual, you chicken nugget. Why do you say that, DC? Because you have to continue to fill holes where people jump ship in honor of Kraken. You have to fill those holes, so you have to keep working. When you make a YouTube video, it's done. It will make you money after you've stopped recording, unless you get a copyright strike. You know what I'm saying? Like, rental property, mostly residual. You obviously have to put some money in and upkeep, okay? But in terms of you own it and you get your mortgage, the mortgage paid, then you can also save that money to do the repairs. So MLM is not residual. Ben?
You in that matrix, regardless of whether you had anything to do with them coming in or they just fell under you because they have to go somewhere. That's part of the power of our compensation plan. On top of that, all this marketing that we're doing not only helps everyone because it fills the matrix, but at the same time, we allow you guys to participate in that through our co-op ad campaign that we're about to open back up. We opened
a co-op ad campaign?
It up and it went crazy that we oversold the customers that we were creating, but now the customer numbers are going up.
Are you saying that you were greedy? Okay.
And you guys will get to participate in that as well. We're also driving the cost down for new customers, and with our new member-to-member program, a lot more customers are coming in as well, but those don't go in the co-op because they're part of your organization that you get paid on. But lots of awesome stuff coming. Our subscribe and save is very close. And then we're redoing a lot of just optimizing website conversions, all that good stuff. Just a lot of big things really to take it to the next level. So we're the fastest growing company in the world right now in the health and wellness space, as well as the network market.
In the world? We're the fastest growing company in the world. How do you know? How do you know?
marketing industry, and we are just putting fuel on the fire. I mean, we are widening that gap and continuing to crank. And if you look at what's going on in the network marketing industry, not to take away from other companies, we love this industry, but at the same time, people are not going to continue to overspend on products when they can find higher quality at lower price. And so
He's like, I'm not gonna say anything shitty, and then I'm gonna shit on the entire industry. People don't want to buy overpriced products. No shit. They also don't want to be a part of a multi-level marketing company. You missed that part, Ben.
the companies that continue to do it the old way, who are making a product for $5 or $6 and trying to sell it for 60, you see those numbers declining. You see how many companies have gone out of business or eliminated their compensation plan just over the last year, and it continues to happen. There is literally no competition for what we're doing right now. Highest quality, lowest price. Nobody wants to cut their margins that much. We know how to operate a company with low margins, with leanness, and still be very profitable, very successful. And we've paid out over like $100 million or something over the last 2 years in commissions to you guys. And like I said, we didn't create this company for the 1% of people to make $50,000, $100,000 a month, but we've got a lot of people making $5, $10, $50, $60,000 a month. Our diamonds are.
Have you been talking to Kenley? You forgot the income disclosure statement? Maybe he's gonna say it.
They're averaging over $10,000 a month. But what I love more is how many people are making $50 a month, $100 a month, $200, $300, $500, $1,000, $1,500 a month, more than any other company out there in the industry.
But I didn't make a claim. I was just letting you know what people were already making, DC. You still need the income disclosure statement.
That's who we created this company for. That's why I say in LiveGood, nobody loses. So all it takes.
That surely does sound like guaranteed.
You see all these members coming in. If you're in the power line, if you're still a pre-enrollee, there's like 10,000 people a week still joining. I shouldn't even say still. I mean, it's been growing for 2 years plus. We've been the fastest growing company, and we're like that close to seeing the next wave of momentum kick in. And on top of that, like Lisa said, the world's as unhealthy as it's ever been. People are waking up and realizing.
We're so excited to be able to take advantage of people who are unhealthy, and we're going to solve their unhealthiness with our products. That's the that's what the energy is giving.
They need to change. They need to do something. And, we have the solution, and we really genuinely are helping a ton of people. You can read the testimonials, the reviews on our website, and
Anecdotal.
They continue to come in as well. But definitely check out our products, guys. I mean, we have some amazing products. We got protein powder. We didn't talk about our creatine.
Oh my God, leave some products in the catalog. Like, leave some of the mystery there. We don't have to know every time.
Creatine is awesome. I'm wearing our energy patch right here on my hip. Our sleep patch is awesome.
An energy patch? Who are you, Thrive?
Awesome. Our CBD or CBN sleep gummy is amazing. What else am I forgetting out here that we have?
I thought I was like, oh, I like the apple, the infinity apple. I hate their logo. I've been staring at it for the entire stream. I hate their logo.
Our collagen is highest quality out there for hair, skin, nails, joints. Just an amazing product that really, I mean, it's like the glue that holds our bodies together. Other companies are selling collagen for $90 to $120, and it's got preservatives a lot of times. Cleanest, healthiest collagen, $27.95. Just awesome stuff out there. So all it takes to become a member, lock in your position. You've got until midnight tonight. Thursday is our cutoff day. What time is it now? Almost 1 p.m. in Florida. So you've got about 11 more hours before midnight tonight to get started. You even got an opportunity to go out there and find your first 2 people. So they'll fall on your first level, which actually triples your income potential in the matrix. If you want to see the whole compensation plan, you can click on affiliate compensation plan on the website and read all about it. There's a video at the bottom that explains everything. But all it takes to lock in your position is either to be a member, $9.95 a month, or $99.95 for the year if you buy more.
$99.95 for the year? What?
than one product, you're saving more than that $9.95 immediately. I mean, you could save 50, $100 today. It's probably $300 compared to what you would pay if you bought products from other companies. So get your first testimonial out there, and then one-time $40.
This feels a little bit, and I don't know what the right word is, where let's say you have 10,000 people paying $9.95 a month, and then they take that money. Not that they're floating. What is the right word? I'm suspicious.
Affiliate fee to earn unlimited income in the compensation plan forever. So you're
Unlimited income in the compensation plan forever? You're really just playing with fire right now, aren't you?
looking at either $49.95 today, the $9.95 plus the $40 affiliate fee, or $139.95 if you go with the yearly option. If you want to save $20, get 2 months for free. However you want to look at it. Either way, lock in your position. You could go to any of the emails you've gotten from LiveGood, click on the link that says click here to join now. Or if you're a pre-enrollee, you can go to securemyposition.com, securemyposition.com, and put your email address in there and just follow the steps to get.
This is very LuLaRoe. This is very like, okay, we're in waiting and we are going to wait until the company tells us when we get to join, and then we have to do our $10,000 order or whatever it is. Not that LiveGood is saying that. It just feels very LuLaRoe right now.
Started. Lock in your position tonight. That's all we got. Also, tomorrow, right here, 12 o'clock, we do our live Firestarter Friday call. It's a really exciting, powerful training call. We also talk about rank recognitions. You'll hear from Dr. Ryan about new product launches that are coming, what's coming down the pike. Here's some other amazing stuff. We do some great training and just keep you guys informed.
I'm not taking the pauses out next time. This is exhausting.
Informed of what's going on in the company, where we are, and how we are rocking. So that's all we got today, guys. Thank you so much. Lock in your position before midnight tonight. If you want to go out there, get your first two, you'll have your website address in your back office. Lots of cool stuff there. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Welcome aboard to everyone who joined this week. Welcome aboard to everyone who is joining before midnight tonight, and join us tomorrow at noon. You can find that link in your My Webinars link in your back office once you get started.
Oh my God.
That's all we got. Welcome aboard. See you at the top. See you guys tomorrow. Place your product order today. We ship product.
Oh my God, we're gonna leave right now, and then I'm gonna keep talking. We're done. We're done with you. You're in the timeout corner. Goodbye. See you at the top. This phrase creates a false hope and a sense of belonging, even though most people won't reach the top. It's emotional manipulation designed to keep you hooked. Do we hate it? We hate it. Do we need that we did it? Because I think we did it. Almost. We almost did it. Maybe not. I don't know. We did it. Kind of. I think Ben mostly repeatedly emphasized their lowest prices for supplements compared to competitors. And while this sounds appealing, it ignores two critical points. One, market saturation, which they forgot to tell us about. Supplements are widely available at competitive prices from non-MLM retailers like Amazon or Walmart without membership fees. I think you forgot to tell us that. And two, quality assurance. And yes, they claim that they have the papers. That's cool. They claim USDA certification, but failed to provide verifiable lab results. They did mention that. I would want to check them out for myself, or third-party testing data. Again, I would want to look at those myself. They're selling supplements for $18 instead of $100. Great. Great marketing pitch, but where are the independent lab tests proving these products are effective? And we don't know. I mean, without proof, this is just another sales gimmick, in my opinion. But, and the pet supplements, I don't even know if we can. We would rage too much about the pet supplements, honestly. We're gonna do. We did it.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up. We did it! Hooray! We did it!
You know what's so shitty? With the pet supplements, they can't just stop at exploiting humans. They're then gonna go after our floofs. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just dragging our furry friends into this shit show. Leave them alone. Leave us alone. Let's and let's not forget how poorly regulated pet products are. And are we going to trust them? Are we going to trust him wherever he is? I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. It feels more like a cash grab than them actually giving a shit about their pets. Emotional hook? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The reason that we did LiveGood, in my opinion, when you look at what's trending, unfortunately with search terms, LiveGood is trending right now. And so I thought maybe we help people see the fuckery in LiveGood. And then we were just like suffering through LiveGood ourselves. And I'm like, why are people joining? We don't know. I don't know. They have way too many they have way too many products. They shared way too many products with us tonight. They did there's Neil deGrasse Tyson talks about communication and doing speaking events and how you layer information kind of from the biggest item to the more detailed as you layer and layer from people's interests. So let's say you do a big talk to an auditorium, you kind of do a big picture or whatever. Then you go in and if there's a smaller audience with more focused interests, you then give the secondary piece of information. He's just like, Ben's like, oh, I'm going to tell you about everything we've ever created. And I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to say, oh my God, we're leaving, but we're not. We're stuck here. We're stuck in LiveGood hell. We're stuck in the infinity apple loop. Floofs can't consent. Correct. Praise lobster Jesus, we did it. Oh, Rip. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. It was good to see everybody. Justin Prince will be coming to screens everywhere on Sunday or Monday. Probably Sunday for y'all. We're stuck in bad marketing hell. That we are, Milan. Oh, so their closing argument pushed urgency. Lock in your position before midnight. And it's a classic pressure tactic. The midnight deadline, a tried and true tactic to rush you and us into making decisions without thinking. If this opportunity was truly amazing, they wouldn't need to high pressure sales tactic us. That is obviously not the right way to put that, but that's okay. I don't know. I don't know if I should say there we have it, folks, or I'm so sorry that we reacted to this together. LiveGood, the so-called fastest growing MLM, is really just another pyramid scheme, in my opinion, with a Costco membership pitch and a sprinkle of cult tactics. They want you to believe they're different, but let's be real. Slapping USDA certified on overpriced coffee and supplements doesn't make you revolutionary. It makes you predictable. They say nobody loses in LiveGood. Oh, really? Because last I checked, their entire compensation plan still depends on recruitment. And if 30% of affiliates are supposedly in profit, what about the other 70%? Are they just here for the community and overpriced detox drops? And let's not forget the emotional manipulation. Their leaders are legends, their products are life-changing, and you're told to lock in your position before midnight. It's all designed to pressure you into joining without thinking critically. It's the classic MLM playbook. And at the end of the day, LiveGood is just another MLM trying to dress up its pyramid structure as a health revolution. Don't fall for it. Save your money, save your relationships, and save yourself the headache. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who might be considering this nonsense. And don't forget, we don't drink the Kool-Aid here. We analyze the ingredients. See you next time. I wish my outro would work, but it doesn't. Just imagine the music here, and we are doing the outro. Do 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 do. No one cares. Goodbye.